Manch.
We are live.
I've been wanting to give him.
Don't talk about.
It's well past due now, so whatever.
That's why I said it, because I knew you wouldn't be able to resist just a little bit.
But
Well, if you didn't say don't talk about it,
I
took
took
it
it from the
I-
door where I was like, I can't forget this. Put it on the kitchen
real
table.
quick.
Put my gloves on.
So I know you posted something
And
on my
Don't,
Facebook.
don't. I'll talk about it during the
Put it on the
podcast.
kitchen table. So maybe
Oh,
I'm
okay.
also not
Well, I was
do-
gonna say I
I'm not
haven't
gonna
looked
do
at what
movie
it is yet,
Oh, good.
and I was gonna guess if it
Yeah.
was.
Well, don't guess yet.
I
We'll
just
guess on the
feel
show.
like I don't know. Not all there. Pretty much ever.
What number?
595.
Yeah. I'm also not going to be able to be here for 600.
Okay. Will you be here for 596?
This guy's fucking just.
I don't think so, but I should be here for
we're live,
597.
So sorry about that.
I'm just asking if you.
That's
Joltik.
the other stuff we have to talk about. I think I should be.
I think you should be too. All right. 596. Joltik. All right. Let's do this. 3,
I think I'd
Two.
be here, but I have to leave immediately.
1. Go Nintendo Podcast, episode 595, the Joltik Podcast.
Joltik! Take me Joltik.
Mom Brain.
Yeah.
Can you please tell us about Joltik?
I have bleach fingers. Sorry.
I don't want to be on camera today.
Okay.
You want an Oreo hot chocolate, man?
Mom Brain, please.
Joltik is one of the smallest Pokemon in existence. 4 legs tipped with blue conical feet. Its ovoid body is completely covered in yellow fur with notable tufts sticking out on each side of its face, just over each eye and its lower back. Joltik has 4 blue
$26,
eyes.
That's what it cost you.
4. The 2 larger eyes are set relatively far apart on its face, containing black pupils. The 2 smaller, simple eyes are situated between the first pair, slightly higher up on its face. Joltik's mandibles point downward and reside at the bottom of its face, where they closely
about
resemble tufts of hair.
Womandibles. Yeah, I saw
It's too small to generate its own electricity, so it attaches itself to larger Pokemon and feeds off their static electricity. It will also make its way into houses and feed off electricity in electrical sockets. Electrical. All of the energy it absorbs.
Developers.
All of the energy it absorbs, it stores in its electric pouch on its body. Sound familiar? As seen in the anime, Joltik is not especially aggressive, but will defend itself if bothered. I wish it said pestered.
Like you.
Yeah.
I'm bothered today.
It's been demonstrated that if Joltik is unable to find a source of energy, it will
The
be
only one I
unable
ever
to
hear
move.
that's bothered is Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, bother.
Who else says I'm bothered?
I might say
People
that
say,
I'm
"Quit
bothered by that.
bothering me
Yes.
to like their kids.
But I
So
might-
this one hates its kids.
I might say I'm bothered by that.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, who doesn't hate kids?
Also at school, I say, oh, bother.
Obama?
Oh, bother.
Obama.
Odama.
No.
Oh, Dama.
Oh, bother.
Oh, Dama.
Its evolution
Oh,
And it
almost blew it.
are the
Almost blew
only
it.
Pokemon that can learn Electro Web by leveling up.
Thanks. Well, go ahead.
It's number... It's really kind of creepy looking.
E5.
Number 595, it's a bug electric type Pokemon, 50-50 male to female ratio. They are 4 inches tall and they weigh a pound.
4 inches tall,
And you can't teach that.
and you can't teach that. Thanks, Mom Brain.
Forgot to look up its
Hi, everybody.
uniform.
Hello, Andy the Zombie and Airby Flyby?
Urban Flybby.
Airby Flyby?
Urban Flyby.
No Tacos, Straight Jeffin, Low Camp, Fire Flame, Video Game Guru, Mega Jacob F, Nico Darunia, Purin or Purin, Combo Meal, Hiley and Tom, and whoever else. I can't keep scrolling up. Thanks for joining us. It's lovely to have you. So I have some hello lube.
Hylian or
I
Hillian?
did it.
Hillian, I'm sorry. Hurlian.
No, well, Hillian is...
He's Hiley and Tom.
Right?
Yes.
Beyond Good and Evil.
What is?
Hill.
Hillian?
Yeah.
Hillis?
Hillis.
Hillis.
Hillian.
Hilsian.
Hillian.
So
Wow.
upgrade your antivirus software. So I have some fun, exciting stuff to talk about here. So as you guys know, well, as some of you know, I've been doing a big push for YouTube content. So I'm like, I'm going to do a show that's Monday through Friday, and I'm going to do another show that's a show, and we got the podcast, and we got Parents Play, and video reviews and all that jazz. So I've been doing that for a few weeks now, and it's going great. And 2 days ago, I had a video that I debated doing. It was a video. So IGN, their podcast Beyond, which is their PlayStation podcast. 4 people sat down, not all of them on the PlayStation podcast, but not all of them official members of the PlayStation podcast, but all 4 were appearing on the PlayStation podcast for that day. And one of their readers or listeners sent them a question about the Nintendo Switch, and they were talking about the Switch. And IGN specifically put up, it was like a 4-minute excerpt from that podcast that was about them talking about the Switch. I was like, I know I shouldn't watch this.
It was originally 4 minutes, and you made it into a 23-something minute video.
I know, in typical YouTube fashion.
Windbag.
So I was like, let me watch this. I know I'm going to post it, and I know I probably shouldn't watch it because I'm sure it's going to make me annoyed. And it did. It annoyed me, and I was like, I want to do a video rebuttal, but the internet's full of that where people are like, bad-mouthing each other and calling each other out and being like, you suck and you're wrong and you're dumb. And I'm like, I don't want to do any of that. Plus, on top of that, one of the members of the IGN show is, in this instance, was Destin over at IGN. And Destin used to work for GoNintendo before he went to IGN. He came to me and he was like, hey, I got an offer from IGN to work over there. And I was like, well, goodbye. I'm not going to make you stay here. Definitely took that. So I was like, I don't want Destin to think I'm bad-mouthing him. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. So I did it, and I tried to be nice about it, and I tried to be friendly and respectful.
Did you give him a 1 out of 10?
1 out of 10. Podcast Beyond, 1 out of 10. So I did the video, and like Nikki Hill said, it was about 4 minutes from them, and I turned it in. Was it like 22 or 23 minutes? Something like that?
Yeah.
And the response to it from you guys has been absolutely amazing. It's been insane. You really, really like it. And I'm kind of worried. I'm really happy you like it, but I'm also worried that you're like, man, I can't wait to see RMC roast somebody else.
Congratulations. You just gave yourself more work to do.
Well, no, I don't care about that. I just don't want people to be like waiting for me to like find a video just to attack someone. Like, all right, I got to find the next person to attack.
You just fart.
Nope, it's the chair. So, why I want to talk about this is, so, I'm doing all the YouTube content, and subscribers have been growing on YouTube, and I know, like, I'm about as small as I can get on YouTube just because there's so many huge channels on there. But since this video, we're growing really quickly. As far as I know, over the last 24 hours from when that video was posted, we got over 120 new subscribers, and my phone's blowing up because people are commenting on that video a lot, and surprisingly, most of it is positive, and in the world of the internet, that's not usually what happens. So yeah, I'm going to do more of those features whenever a topic hits me. I'm not actively hunting out videos or impressions and stuff for me to tear apart. It's when I think there's something worth discussing. And like I said, I'm going to do it in the nicest, most friendly way I can possibly do it. And Destin and I have been talking on Twitter afterwards because he caught the video and watched it, and we were chatting about what he said, and he's like,
a little bit.
He cried a little bit. Yeah, he was saying he might do a video response explaining where he's coming from, and he said some of his thoughts weren't gathered in the best way possible. So
in this world, where do the rebuttals end or responses?
Well, his wouldn't be a rebuttal. His would be just his basically an apology for not having thoughts that were well thought out. Not that I have those either, but. And I said, well, if you do that, I'll be more than happy to share it. And if he does that, that's the end of it.
To roast you again.
Roasted. I'm not gonna do a video rebuttal of his explanation. But yeah, thank you to everybody that's been supporting the YouTube channel. I really do appreciate it. Every Friday I do GoNintendo Rewind, where you can see all the video content that I've done each week, and that's a top story. So you can, if you missed everything all week, you can just go in there and check it out. And obviously, if you like what you see, we would love to have you subscribe. If you don't like what you see, then don't subscribe. I don't want you to subscribe just because you're like, oh, RMC's doing something, I want to support him. Don't do that. If you like the content, subscribe. If you don't, it's totally fine. I completely understand. So this week was the 5 today's big stories. And I haven't checked the one yesterday, but all 5 videos from this week or all 4 videos from this week, minus the one I did last night because I haven't looked, have done really well. And we had some great stories to cover too.
I'm sorry, do we start talking about Nintendo news, or is this just all about you now?
I was
think
just going to
it's
say.
been that way for a while.
I was just going to say.
I haven't been around
Today's
in a
big
while.
story: raw meat, raw meat, raw meat.
I just want to tell you how good my YouTube channel's doing.
You guys better watch it, or I'm gonna roast you on YouTube.
Today's big story, yesterday's big story hits 5,000 views.
Now YouTube. See, this is what I expect the internet to sound like, and it's not. And you guys are doing it. I was gonna say I don't want
That's
to.
hilarious.
I don't want to.
Today's big story is yesterday's big stories. Likes.
I should April
hits.
Fool's Day. April Fool's Day. That's it. I was gonna say I would bring them up now, but they're part of the podcast, so I don't want to ruin them. Also, we have the new Parents Play, which is my parents playing Pokemon Snap for the first time, and it was also my first time playing Pokemon Snap.
Oh, of course it was something with you.
So I've never played Pokemon Snap. So we all played that for the first time, and then we had the GoNintendo podcast from last week, which I was in. So you can check out that video.
Working.
And the talking points, I did that. All right, that's about it. So,
Goodbye, everybody.
So, what did you play, Raw Meat? Oh, yourself?
you had something
That's stupid.
you wanted to guess on. So I posted something on your
Oh,
Facebook,
yeah.
and you wanted to guess what it was.
But now I don't. What is it? Nintendo related? Because
I'm not saying
I was
anything.
completely off. So you posted something on my Facebook. I got
Yeah.
emails about it.
Yeah.
So the only thing I could think of is that it was about the new season of Are You the One?
It is.
Yeah. Because I saw a commercial for it, I saw a sneak peek, and I got so excited on Wednesday, and then I saw you had posted something,
Yeah.
and I was like, I bet it's about Are You the One?
I was on
wait.
Facebook, it just whatever, scrolling through crap, and there was an ad, and
Yeah.
it said, "Are you the one?" at the top,
That's
and I was like,
amazing.
"What?" And the video started playing, and it said, "The new season." I was like, "The new season!" I gotta
Yeah.
tell Lou,
It
but it's
starts on
like
Wednesday.
this week. Yeah, I was like, "Man, that's the best when you have no idea it's coming, and it's like,
Yeah.
hey, get ready, it's this week."
I saw a sneak peek of it. I saw like some of
Yeah.
the new cast interviews, and they
Yeah.
were like, "What's your favorite? Are you that?" And they were all talking about last season. And I was
Yeah.
like, "Don't any of these people know about anything besides?"
Hello,
last
Rocket.
season?"
I went on YouTube and watched the like the official trailer that they had for it, but you know,
It looks real
looks-
good already.
it looks like all the other seasons, and people are crazy. So
Yeah.
I'm excited. Yeah, that's what I posted.
Yeah, I saw your post, and I was like, "I'm not gonna look at it." I was like, "I know it's about Are You the
What is it
One?"
on?
MTV.
Yeah, it starts on Wednesday, but I'm working, so I'm gonna miss it. So I'm
well,
gonna have to come over
on
here.
demand or
and
recorded, yeah, I'll
TiVo
have it.
for me.
Yeah, I'll TiVo it for you.
That's what all the kids are doing now, right? TiVo.
Kirby said he will be here within the hour. He was running a little late. I don't know why.
He was running late last week too.
It's
And the week
okay. He
before
can
that.
run late.
And the week before that.
He can run as late as he wants.
And the week before
All
that.
right, let's get into some Nintendo news. This is the last week before the big day, before January 12th, before the Switch event, before the live stream, before we know a whole bunch of stuff we don't know right now. So this is it, man. The calm before the storm. Not really, because there was some big stuff.
All
This
right,
week,
so you're gonna have to explain it. Treat me as if someone who knows nothing about what's been going on in Nintendo for the past 2 months.
so
because
you, as I regularly
I
do.
am. I have no idea what's been going on in Nintendo for the past 2 months. So the Switch, I know a little bit about it.
Well,
So there's going to be a big.
Are you
reveal?
advertising yet for it?
oh yeah, is there advertising in Walmart yet? There's advertising in other stores.
My Nintendo rep was in. She was telling me a little bit about it, but
Like I know Target and GameStop have it. I don't know if Walmart and
Yeah.
Best Buy has some stuff now too.
I haven't really gotten anything.
All right, so Switch comes out March.
Mm.
We know that for sure. We don't know the date in March.
Yeah,
yet.
actually, that's what she said too. She's like, March is going to be a busy month for you.
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, thanks, Brenda.
So comes out March, and all we know about the system right now is that it's the screen with the 2 controllers that you can take everywhere. You can play it anywhere. So you can slide the controllers off and play at home, or you can slide them on and play on the go. We know the new Zelda game's coming to it. Breath of the
Now,
Wild.
is that still going to be
It's
for
still
the
on Wii U
too?
as well,
Okay.
yeah. Unless at this event they are
So
like, fooled you.
They're doing the same thing like they did with Twilight Princess.
You got it, yeah. As far as what we know right now, yes. And the most recent trailer said Switch and Wii U on it. So.
Switching to Wii U.
Because
Oh, I misread it.
I don't think I'm going to get a Switch at launch, but I still want to get Zelda.
Well, then you will have the Wii U version.
Okay.
So we know that. Really, like that's all we really. There's a couple games that we know are coming to it, but like this, the 12th is the event where we find out like hopefully everything. They're obviously going to show a ton of games. I would be
They're not going to
absolutely
show everything.
not everything. I would be absolutely blown away if they didn't reveal the price and the launch date because it's in March. We need that's
Yeah.
right around the corner.
Kids got to start saving money.
So it's 11 p.m. New Jersey time, 11 p.m. on Thursday,
Those
and they're doing
kids with the March birthdays, man. They're gonna luck out.
It's not a Nintendo Direct like they usually do. This is a worldwide live streaming event. So this is coming live from Japan, and are going to have translators for Europe and North America. So
like
we'll listen in
WWE
there.
style.
That's right. I think Funaki's doing it. So we're going to find out all that,
Other consoles always launched in November.
including Nintendo.
That's what I'm saying. All of Nintendo's consoles.
I don't want to say
But
all,
they're-
but I think it's all.
Their handhelds always were earlier in the year, right? Is that what the case is?
I don't know. I think they're all around November, to tell you the truth. But yeah, this is obviously very different. March is they're not pushing it back. The advertising in stores now.
March.
Lousy March weather.
File your taxes early if you're getting a refund.
That's right. So yeah, we'll find out more.
Imagine all the people who file their taxes early and realize they have to pay, and then they're like, "Well,
No Switch for me.
no Switch for me."
All right, so we obviously, as you guys know, the last few months have been filled with rumors from, I would say, trustworthy sources, and we've also provided you with some of those rumors from our own sources, which have been proven true. I want to point out.
They're not do rumors.
No, they're actual, real information heard from a legitimate source, not just made up in Dew's mind. Not that I don't love those.
I was just texting with Dew.
Sexting.
That's funny. I do.
Well,
that
it
too.
kind of was. The last thing he texted me back was,
His
"I
penis.
just came."
Oh, wait. What did you show him?
I sent him a picture of my dad's El Camino,
Ah,
and he was like, "Is that a
that's-
69?" I was like, "No, it's a 66."
So while we have a lot of rumors
Wait,
about the Switch,
When did your dad get an El Camino?
He bought one at the Meekum auction today.
while we have a lot of rumors about the Switch, we have some confirmed information too. This comes from Epic Games. This is Takayuki Kawasaki. He's the territory manager for Epic Games in Japan. And he's specifically
Motorcycle
talking about the
enthusiast.
Switch, and he says lots of motorcycles coming to the Switch. He says Switch does indeed support Unreal Engine 4, which we knew already, but he says a lot of titles are coming to the system that use Unreal Engine technology, which is great because a lot of PS4 and Xbox One games
Like
use
that game
Engine 4.
Unreal, right?
They're doing a new Unreal. It's funny you bring that
Using
up.
the
yeah.
Unreal Engine.
And
That's where it came from, right?
yes, you're right. They use the Unreal Engine for Unreal
I
Tournament.
know things.
They say this includes releases of already announced major titles and new games that we don't even know about. And he's hoping that the Switch really picks up the Japanese console business because in Japan, portables are really big, but consoles are falling in popularity. And he's like, well, the Switch is both. So hopefully this gives a nice boost over there. And he also wants to point out that Dragon Quest XI uses
Hold on.
Unreal Engine 4.
The Switch is both a console and a handheld?
Yeah,
True.
so you switch between playing it on the TV and playing it in your hands.
Look at this.
See, this guy knows more than he's letting on. Yeah, he says Dragon Quest XI will use Unreal Engine 4, which is his way of saying, like, hey, Japanese gamers, you love Dragon Quest. The new Dragon Quest is using Unreal Engine 4, and it's coming out on the Switch, and it's coming out on the 3DS, where it's not going to use Unreal Engine 4.
So you want to make... is there a way we can find a list of Unreal Engine games? Let's see.
Sure,
Games...
you do that.
Running...
First comment comes from Gameplay for Fun, and he says Steam confirmed for Switch. I don't think so.
Let's see.
Steam just hit a record today or yesterday. It had something like 14 million concurrent users at one time, something like that. A new record for them.
Good for them.
Alone in the Dark, Illumination. That's going
Illuminati, what?
What are you looking like? What Unreal Engine?
4.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were looking like Unreal Engine in general.
Well,
So I was
this
gonna
is
say, that's a lot of games.
This is a long list.
Listen, Unreal Engine 4
Yeah,
is
Buzzito.
the biggest midware engine for developers to use.
Oh, I wonder if I can narrow this
It's a
down.
little Another game. Is this? I don't remember. All right, so Mass Effect Andromeda
Genie King.
is not currently
No, it was
planned
iOS.
for the Switch, but they're not counting it out. This is BioWare's producer Michael Gamble, and he says, yeah, not right now. No, we're not planning on it. If the Switch launches and everyone's just yammering for Mass Effect, who knows? We never want to close doors like that. So here's the point. They've been working on Mass Effect Andromeda for a long time now. And to our knowledge, developers very close to Nintendo only got their specs with like a year or so. And other developers that aren't as close, but Nintendo was trying to woo, they were giving them tech demos at E3 last year. So there's simply, even if they were going to do it and they were all gung-ho about it, there's simply not enough time for Mass Effect Andromeda to come out on Switch, especially if it's going to come out launch parity with PS4 and Xbox One, because that comes out March. So there's just no chance. But they're saying if the Switch comes out and it's a big success and people are like, we want Mass Effect, then they'll consider. You know, this would be the perfect time to do it because this is like a new start for the Mass Effect franchise. Instead of what they did with the Wii U, which was like, hey, Nintendo fans, you didn't play Mass Effect 1 or 2. Here's Mass Effect 3 for $60.
3.
Oh, and by the way, you can get the Mass Effect trilogy on other systems for $60. It was like the worst option ever. No matter how good that port of Mass Effect 3 was, it just didn't make sense to buy.
But that's the problem. They
used
ported
that,
one
like,
of them, but they didn't do the work to port the others because they didn't think.
And they're like, look, third-party stuff doesn't sell on Nintendo. It just doesn't. Because, yeah, why would you buy the third in a series that's about playing, like, the storyline of the first two, and when you can buy the trilogy for the same price on other systems?
Yeah.
Barracks has the top-rated comment and says, probably going to re-release Mass Effect 3 as a $60 package to test the waters. See, Nintendo fans, again, we gave them Mass Effect 3 on the Switch. They don't love it.
Wait, what did he just say?
He said they're going to re-release Mass Effect 3 again on the Switch for $60.
I'll buy it.
Mass Effect 3 Wii U Switch Edition. What are you reading over there, buddy?
So, what I thought was interesting.
I'm interested in this.
Street Fighter V,
Yeah.
maybe. You can port that. Right?
Possible,
That-
sure.
that would be
Capcom is a good friend of Nintendo.
and then Space Hulk, Deathwing. Oh,
Space Hulk's on Wii U right now.
What is that? Never heard of it.
Space Hulk was about the
here,
Incredible
Kirby.
Hulk.
Oh my God!
Space.
Hold on.
Yeah.
There's a game called Switch.
Uh-oh.
Switch on Switch. Why do
For
I know
PC.
that?
There's a to be determined date on here, so I don't know.
Sounds
No,
like Kirby's fighting somebody upstairs.
the one that caught my my eye is a recent release, very popular. The fourth one in the series, but they won't release the first three. Gears of War 4.
What are you talking about? They won't release the first 3.
Same thing with Mass Effect. They'll release the newest a port of the newest one, but not
Gears-
the pre.
Gears of War is Microsoft only.
Well, then that probably won't come in.
Well, that's probably why they're not going to release it.
He's
Then.
right. They're not going to release it. Hello, Kirby.
Maybe I should.
How are you?
Kingdom Hearts 3. That's unknown. Final Fantasy.
Unknown engine.
Final Fantasy 7.
That's unknown. The new one, yeah. Or I'm sorry, the remake.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
That rumor's been floating out there for a while, but it's one I tend to not believe. I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, that would be a big one.
Toasty!
Kingdom Hearts HD.
We make it, or she makes it toasty for you, Kirby. She wants to make sure you're roasty
Oh,
toasty.
thanks.
All right.
This guy's one of those
Roasty,
internet guys.
toasty boy.
It's
Did you get a haircut?
toasty in here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, looks nice.
I'm so cold.
Keep it in a little longer.
Oh, it's too
So
hot.
here's we were talking about Zelda on the Switch.
I
So
didn't like the haircut I got last
So
week.
for
guess what?
months,
My list of Unreal garbage is garbage.
for months
didn't do much for me.
now, there's been speculation as to whether The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
I never do
I
that.
don't either. I hate it.
I'm listening, Robbie. 'Cause
Thank you.
I want to learn about Nintendo.
I'm sorry, I was talking to Mom Brain about that haircut.
For months now, there's been speculation as to whether The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is going to launch alongside the Switch. And originally, people that are very much in the know with inside information, including Laura Kate Dale and Emily Rogers, were saying they weren't positive that it was going to launch alongside Switch. They were thinking it was going to launch later on in June. So here's the latest rumor. So advertising has been coming out. Nothing like straight from Nintendo's mouth, but advertising at different retailers has come out, and it all says March on it for specifically the Switch version of Breath of the Wild. So here's the story where it stands right now. The rumor is Breath of the Wild is going to be a launch game for the Switch in Japan and North America. Bless you.
Oh, thank you.
But it
Europe and
won't be
Australia.
in Europe because they have a lot more translations to do. They have other languages to worry about, and that's going to take more time. So originally, Nintendo Europe was like, hey, let's hang back on this a little bit so we can have parity with the other regions. And I guess Nintendo was like, okay. And then Nintendo's thinking like, maybe it'd be a good thing to have Zelda at launch for the Switch because that's kind of an important franchise. So rumor has it now that it's going to hit at launch in North America and Japan, but not in Europe. We'll expect it
Well, what
later
about
in Europe.
England?
Maybe in the UK it'll launch.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Well, here's the other thing. To be completely honest, Zelda's biggest audience is in North America by far. Europe likes it and it sells okay over there. Japan doesn't really care for Zelda and hasn't for a long time. So like I think here at launch is important. Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of people that are on the fence about the Switch would see that Breath of the Wild's coming out and they'd be like, all right, if it's day one, I'll get the system. So I think it's an important move to get it out here day one. I know other people are saying like, the system will have other games. Yes, we know that. We don't know what specifically yet, but they're like, it doesn't need to have Zelda at launch. And I'm like, it doesn't need it, sure, but it would certainly help, I feel like. Let's look at the last system that launched with a Zelda, the Wii. And that sold pretty well.
I think this is all ploy to make this Laura Kate Dale less reputable.
Nintendo screwing around.
Yeah.
Well, according to her, she's banned from the outlet she works for is banned from like any like review copies or any events or anything because of all this stuff going on. So when that happened, she was like, well, open the floodgates, and she let out like all the information.
That was that first big dump, but she's still been very active.
Oh yeah. Well, she hears more as the weeks go on. And again, if you don't,
isn't that weird?
What?
Nintendo has.
There's spies everywhere.
I guess, but like, there's still people on the inside apparently.
Oh yeah. There's so many people working at Nintendo in so many parts of the world.
Yeah.
Like, if you're in, let's put it this way, nothing's leaking from Japan. Like NCL, there's no information leaking from there. These sources are coming from Europe and North America. So, the long-reaching arm of Nintendo over in Japan doesn't quite make it over here to squash the rumors from coming out.
Yeah, but I mean, if
Plus
Reggie is your leader, you don't make him angry.
You don't fart around.
He's got laser eyes.
I've seen him. He set people on fire before. Top-rated comment comes from Ninty Rift and says, "You won't hold your Breath of the Wild." So we'll see what happens. I don't follow.
No, well, I mean, going back to Reggie. Excuse me. Think about it.
Anus wedgie.
Back there was this thing. There was a thing back a while ago when he was being interviewed, and he said his favorite piece of fan art or whatever was a certain clip of him blowing apart a PS3 and an Xbox 360 with his laser eyes.
Yes.
I think that was his way of saying it's my favorite because it's more true than you think.
It's my favorite because it accurately represents my powers.
Or because he liked it so much, he got a little reconstructive surgery.
Oh.
He's got bionic eyeballs.
I heard you do that LASIK surgery for laser eyeballs.
Got him.
Mr. Feasible, that's not how I said laser eyeballs. My favorite GIF of him, which you should look up on your phone right now, it's probably the greatest Nintendo GIF ever, is I don't know what happened. Somebody must have like been setting up their camera for pre-roll and just like recording while they were getting ready for a video interview. And it's Reggie, and he's like smiling and like nodding his head, and the camera zooms in like right on his mouth for some reason. Look up like Reggie Fils-Aimé mouth, and you'll find the GIF. I know you will. I use it all the time.
F-I-L-S, right?
Phil's Amy.
F-I-L-S,
Phil's-Amy. A-I-M-E.
They should like doctor it so that like as they zoom in, you see a smaller Reggie inside his mouth, and it just keeps going.
That's a great idea. Man, I wish I could do that stuff. Kuro also says Breath of the Wild is due out this spring, so you can add that in there with the rest of the discussion. All right, Europe, this week's uploads from Nintendo. Did you find it?
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so weird. I don't know why.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. They must have just been setting up the camera, and they.
Well, it could be that that's
Can
like
I have this?
that's like the meme.
It's so weird.
Scratched up.
You saw it?
That's
Okay.
That's like the thing where people go like, "Oof," and then the next frame, and then the next.
Yes.
You're looking at. So they did a visual.
That's from before the trend because that's an interview from a while ago. All right, Europe's Nintendo of Europe's uploads to Wii U and 3DS, as Nicky Hill likes me to say. Cup Critters is available on the Wii U. Spheroids is available on the Wii U. Lou, can you tell me what Spheroids is about?
Well, you can't sit down when you got them. I'll tell you that.
Mom,
You stole it. You stole it. You stole my bit. All right. Well, then I'll tell you what it's about. Spheroid.
Killed the original one.
Why, you got an idea?
No, I'm reading it.
You take control of Lucas, a jumpy Canadian boy who sets out on an adventure
got
with his
spheroids.
crazy scientist companion Otto after it's discovered that the government has been hiding alternative
So it's like Rick and Morty.
universes from the cubic world they live in. Unfortunately, these alternative universes, why does it say alternative universes? Alternate universes contain spheres that wish to turn everything around. So it's up to Lucas to save the world from these dangerous aliens, the spheroids. Special deals on a whole bunch of garbage. 3DS got, well, let me see. I'll be honest. Anything. SteamWorld Heist is on sale. That's a great game.
Fit for Music Wii.
It's the only thing that sticks out to me. On 3DS, it's Quiet Please. That's the Quiet collection of games. So it has Quiet Please, Quiet Christmas, and Vacation Vexation.
Color Zen. That's close enough, Lou.
Ooh, Zen.
Zenses.
Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse has all new DLC to get as well. Some of that is free, all nude DLC. And some of it's free, some of it's paid. Special offers on 3DS games like SteamWorld Heist again. The Delusions of von Sottendorf and His Square Mind is also on
What is
sale.
that about?
You would like it. Check it out.
Well,
3DS Theme Shop
Yeah,
also
check it
has
out.
Monster Hunter Generations The Fated 4 theme. This theme features the 4 flagship monsters of Monster Hunter Generations: Galavanus, Gameth, Astalos, and Mizutsune.
Of course, Mizuzuni.
Mitsubishi.
Isn't it the star? Oh no, that's
great
the star
monster.
of Astaroth. Right?
Mitsubishi.
Oh, from
And
Mountain
Mountain
Broomsticks.
First comment comes from Low Camp, and he says, "Gotta buy that heist before I can get it €5 cheap instead of 10." Yeah, it's a great game. You won't regret it, was it? We don't need to do that. All right, so here's a rumor that's been plaguing poor Emily Rogers for years now. She's years?
What?
I don't know. For a long time. Emily Rogers has been saying, hey, Mother 3, it's getting a translation. It's coming out on the Virtual Console. It's going to be in English. First time released here ever. And it just never happened, and it just never happened, and it just never. And she's like, I keep hearing about it. It's still there. It's happening. So now Laura Kate Dale jumped in with her, and she says, Mother 3 is coming to the Switch Virtual Console Q2 2017, and it's going to be announced at the January 12th event. So it would be lovely to see that
I'm not
actually
seeing
happen
that
and have
on-
vindication for Laura or for Emily Rogers. I'm seeing it right here.
Which one are you in? Rumor of blah blah blah.
I skipped that
You
one because
skipped
that's
one.
because that's more Zelda
What a
talk. We just did
sneaky
it.
skipper. Go
Pretty
ahead.
sneaky, sis. So yeah, it would be lovely to see that actually come true, and obviously it's something fans want to see. And here's a little fuel for the fire. One Up Studios tweeted out their invitation to the Switch event in Japan, and One Up Studios used to be called Brownie Brown, and Brownie Brown was the ones who did Mother 3. And since they become One Up Studios, they haven't done anything else.
Brownie one up.
So
One up brownies.
I don't know. They go hand in hand with each other.
Oh,
So we'll see on the 12th if they show it.
You know what else Brownie Brown did? They did Swordman.
That's right.
Oh really? Wow, they've been
The
around.
magical star sign too. Hammer has the first comment, and he has a picture of Charlie Brown and Lucy. Lucy holding the football,
Ooh.
and Charlie Brown getting ready to kick it, and it gets pulled away at the last moment. What a great comment in a picture. That is great. Let's hope he kicks it this time.
Am I like a complete idiot for thinking sometimes that Lucy's gonna leave the football?
Well, I've seen a lot of Charlie
She's
Brown.
done some good coaxing. She is good at.
I've seen a lot of Charlie Brown, but I haven't seen it all. Is there one where she doesn't pull it away?
I feel like there is one.
I think there's an episode where Charlie
He
Brown
kicks
kicks her in the
her.
vagina. Yes. Goal!
He kicks
I
her
think that was
head up
fan
into the
fiction.
tree, gets stuck with the kite.
Fan fiction, really? Man, they do a really good job with it. I'm pretty sure it was legit. I saw it on Rule 34.
His foot went right up there.
I'll confirm that.
Shouldn't have brought it up when you forgot your
No, but
Rule 34 activities.
I don't know, man. Like I've seen, she's
Look it up. Maybe he's gotten to
Yeah,
kick it once.
I've
It
never
doesn't
seen
matter. It's just, am I a fool for thinking that? Like, because
No, it's
I
called
can't-
optimism.
I don't remember which episode.
That's why he
it was. Or
keeps
maybe
trying
it was
to kick it.
The Thanksgiving.
You want to be the kicker, even if the ball's not there. You don't want to be the Lucy that's being a real
Yeah.
Jerk. I didn't want to say bitch. That sounds mean.
But he's gonna hurt himself. He goes ass over end.
Of course he's hurt. That's
Tea
why
kettle?
he's like, going, ah!
He stresses out about it so much that he
Hurts
loses all his hair over it.
No, but I mean, and then she wants me to be the doctor. Well, let me tell you, doctor, my problem is you.
Isn't she
Well,
the
let
one
me tell you, women can't be
and
doctors.
isn't she the Isn't she the one who wants to kiss people too? She's got a kissing
Lucy
booth
with
all
the
the
kissing
time.
booth?
Yeah, and then they get sick from her
This
diseases.
is a dumb question. Are they brother and sister?
No,
No,
Sally.
She's Linus's sister.
Who's his
Sally,
sister?
the little blonde girl.
Oh, okay.
She's sweet. Sally's sweet.
Sally Brown.
Why doesn't
She loves
Why doesn't he
Linus.
play football with her?
His sister?
Yeah.
Girls can't play football.
Uh,
Girls can't do
He
sports.
just said Lucy's holding the ball.
Well, that's not doing sports.
Lucy's a bit
That's
managed.
not doing sports.
Doing sports.
Lucy's a brute.
All right, we have this
We
is
all know Schroeder's the best.
no, we know the dirty kid's the best.
Pick them.
Yeah.
He's quiet.
I do
He's
like Big
serious.
Ben.
He's musical.
That's close. Opposite direction, but close.
Linus is just too much of a wimp. He just is too much. I support
Is
the
he the one with the
blanket.
blanket? Yeah.
I support
we know
the
that thing
blanket.
smells gross.
Yeah, I
Oh,
support it totally. I understand, but I just don't like him.
So this is not
He
a
looks
rumor.
like a baby. He
This
looks all
is-
doughy.
This is confirmed, and I'm very happy about it. So when the PS4 came out, and I had like their first like big sizzle trailer of games to come, they showed one game, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Wait, did you say sizzle trailer?
Yeah, that's what they're called.
You know,
Sizzle
we call hard
trailers or
vocabulary
sizzle
words.
reels, either one, are trailers that have a whole bunch of clips of upcoming games in them.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a sizzle reel because it's hot.
Sizzle chest.
And they showed this one game, and I was like, "Oh my god, that is the game I want
That
on
is
PS4
sizzling.
above all others." And I waited, and it just seemed to disappear.
And I asked the man, when was it going to show up? And he said,
Well, now
He didn't
it is
know.
showing up, and here's the best news. That was PS4 exclusive. I don't know what happened, but it's not PS4 exclusive anymore. It is going to PS4, and it's going to Xbox One, and it's going to PC. But it's also going to Switch at the same time as the other versions. May 2017. The game is called Rime. And if I had to compare it to other games, I would say it's a little bit of Wind Waker, and it's a little bit of Eco, and it's a little bit of
mustard and a little bit of ketchup.
it's a little bit of The Witness, all rolled into one.
What is The Witness?
Visual styles and gameplay mechanics and all those together. What is The Witness?
There's
It's
a-
Jonathan Blow's game.
That
And there's a
first-person
white
puzzle
tree
game.
with red leaves, so that it's a little bit of Game of Thrones. And there's a beach, so it's a little bit of
Beaches.
Baywatch.
obviously.
And
And there's some rocks. In
there's
it,
some rocks, so it's a little bit of
WWE.
Rock, Creed.
Oh.
The new Rocky movie. I want to just be
Are there
obvious.
any-
It's a
Rock
Rocky
3,
movie.
that's
Were there
the
any
name of it.
rocks in that movie?
Rocky. Balboa.
Is he made of rocks? Is that
That's
is
the
that
big
Oh my
spoiler at the
God.
end. Come on.
He's a golem.
Sorry for the spoiler, everybody. All right, so anyway, Rime is coming out on Switch, which is awesome news.
And there's a tower
Rocky
that looks
Balboa.
like
made
Koi
of rocks.
Tower.
You decide.
Moro. That's the first, that's the first comment. It says, that looks really pretty and interesting. Definitely on my list of games I'll buy and probably never finish. Well, as long as you buy it, that's all that matters. Yeah,
Oh,
if you
look
haven't
at
been
that.
paying attention to Rime because it's not from a studio, or it's not part of a franchise you recognize, check it out. It looks amazing.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, this
cool
is
looking game.
there's a lot of balls and holes, so that's
There are a lot of balls and holes. That's true.
Double holder.
Zero Skill 3D says Rime looks interesting. I'm interested.
I'll
in it.
vouch for that. Oh,
All
there's
right,
a red
Lube.
cape. It's got a little bit of Journey in there.
Lube, we got a story for you. There's no cape and journey.
Oh, come on. It's a red outfit with a neckerchief.
It's a shawl. It's a hoodie.
Oh my god.
It's
Oh,
a
God.
cowl.
It's fighting a
All right, Luke, this
pterodactyl.
story's for you
All right.
because of Bad Mouth's Target.
Oh, all right.
Your arch
So
enemy.
let me paint the picture for you,
All right.
which I already did in the video, but I'll do it for you.
You actually
Christmas, yes, Christmas morning.
Mhm.
7-year-old Lube on Christmas
Ooh,
morning.
This is bad.
And you're like, Mommy, Daddy, tell Santa I want Splatoon and the Wii U for Christmas.
And you
on Christmas
got a
morning.
belt.
Yeah. This is
No, you tell them this before Christmas
Okay.
morning.
Okay.
And then it's Christmas morning, you wake up and you unwrap a present and the Wii U's there.
Mhm.
And Splatoon is there. And you're like, oh, I cannot wait to play. Thank you, Santa. And Jesus, you both love me so much. and you open up the Splatoon case, and you're like, "Mommy, what are these two women doing?" And inside the Splatoon case
these
is
two
a
ladies
pornography DVD.
Wow.
That's
Not
what happened
only
to a
any-
lady at Target.
Not only any pornography. That was from like 94 or 2004 or something.
So,
Vintage.
it was classic pornography.
Yeah, it was classic because it was a DVD. Who the hell buys porn DVDs? So yeah, this little kid opened up the case and saw a DVD with
Was
two
that a-
naked girls on it.
Was it a brand new game? No.
Target is only allowed, according to their rules, to sell brand new games.
How the heck does that happen?
So here's what could have happened. There's a
Nintendo.
whole bunch of ways. Manufacturing issues. Somehow the disc got in there. Manufacturing issues. Somebody was an asshole and put it in there. Somebody took the game home from Target, took out the disc, put the porn DVD in there, shrink wrapped it themselves, and returned it because you're allowed to return if it's unopened. And Target was like, "Back on the shelf you go." And then mommy goes in to buy it.
That's got to be a good shrink.
And mommy's like,
so-
"Let me see that DVD."
Those are your, yeah, those are your three options. So that's
I think we know which one is likely.
the third one.
Yes.
Or it was a Christmas miracle.
Oh, yeah.
That too.
Thank you, God.
There, spray your paint all over. Or whatever.
Oh, I like the way this disc makes me feel. I don't think there's going to be any paint spraying in a lesbian DVD.
They're only spraying white.
White Christmas.
Ew.
So yeah, anyway, Target's like,
clear lacquer spraying.
we don't know what happened. And this lady's like, it's not Target's fault, it's the manufacturer's fault. I'm like, no, I think it's Target's fault.
No, but it's not Target's fault though, because if it's sealed, like
No, I mean Target versus the manufacturer. It's definitely Target's responsibility.
Got Miyamoto, man. I'll tell you.
Didn't
Maybe he was like in one case.
did
we
something
put
like
something
this?
different.
Did something like
It
this
happens every
happen?
Christmas.
Yes. Didn't something like this happen with Best Buy, where like there was like gay porn being displayed on their TV
Yep.
displays?
This happens with games all the time. So there's been there used to be, when PSPs were the thing, you would go to GameStop and buy a PSP, and they wouldn't format the memory cards or check them, or the memory sticks. So somebody bought one once, and it was for a kid, and there was porn on the memory stick. So now GameStop had to change their rules to say they're going to format everything when they're there.
Why wouldn't that?
Somebody just bought a PSVR, not porn related, but they opened up the box, and it had like 2 water bottles, a rock, and a dirty shirt in it.
Ew.
And the guy opened it, and he was like, "Ha ha, family, really funny. Where's the PSVR?" And they're like, "What the hell?"
So that was a release. That was or a return.
Yes. Sony's PSVR is just bottles of water, a dirty shirt, and a rock.
So you put the dirty shirt on, and then you
I hit you in
take-
the face with the
or no. You put the dirty shirt on over your head, and you put the water bottles in where your ears go. Somehow, maybe you get it.
I
over
thought you
your
would be
eyes.
like, you're playing like a horrible waterboarding game. They put the shirt over you and throw the bottles of water, punch you.
The PlayStation Virtual Waterboarding Kit.
There's one game, but it's so realistic. Yeah, there's some other porn one that I think somebody got porn when they were buying like a copy of Madden for Xbox 360.
But
There's porn
sealed.
inside the
That's
case.
crazy.
Yeah. So
Sealed.
you could buy like a heat wrap, like a shrink wrap.
I feel like
People are jerks.
Takes precision.
This is what I said in my video. I was like, all right, you steal the game, you're an asshole. But then you put porn in it. Like a kid could buy that.
It's probably somebody working at Sony,
Like if you're gonna steal something,
right?
like
Probably
why
somebody
even
working
bother
at
to put a
Target.
disc in there? Like
Yeah.
Target's not gonna know that there's a disc in there. They're not gonna open it up. Or like why not put like, I don't know, anything but porn? Like it doesn't matter.
But that's not as
Put a kid's.
it's not as
DVD in there.
scarring.
So you think, yeah, give them something. So you think the guy that did it or the girl that did it was like, I can't wait for this to pop up on the news, and he's just checking the internet every day to see if the story popped up.
What was that?
Or if anything else pops
Combo
up.
Meal says, if I
Yeah.
found porn in my copy of Madden, I'd feel like I came out on top.
But again, though, like a porn DVD, that's
Yeah.
come on.
Nate
They don't-
Senpai says they just
But
needed
it
to get
wasn't
the
just,
porn off their
like,
hands.
It wasn't just like like the DVD had an image on it too.
Yeah.
So that's what the
Yeah.
kids saw.
Do we have a title for this porn?
I don't remember it, but yes,
Yeah,
the
well, you
news
have it here,
report
but-
has the title. Did I write the title?
Yeah. Sensual Seductions.
Oh, I did.
2.
There you go.
Okay.
That's why I looked it
Sounds
up.
all right.
classy.
Sounds all
Sounds
right.
watchable. Yeah.
And that's the other bad part.
Oh, no,
they
I'm
give
sorry,
them the
wait.
sequel. They don't even let them see the first one.
How is he gonna know what's happening?
No, well, to get the first one, you had to buy an Xbox or a PlayStation.
Yeah, to watch some other game. Yeah.
Yeah, Sensual Seductions Splatoon. Splatoon. Get it?
Maybe it is, yeah, just like a really weird sequel. Did I read the comment on that?
No.
Okay. First comment comes from Ridley Saria, and they say you definitely have a different kind of Splatfest with that one. Hey-o! All right. So we have some data on Super Mario Run. This is according to Newzoo. They say Super Mario Run has generated more than $30 million in gross revenue, and roughly 3 million players have bought the full game. This is just over 3% of the estimated 90 million downloads of the free game. And for comparison's sake, paying customers represent 2% of King Digital's monthly unique users, as well as Zynga. So they're just barely above what the average is. But obviously, Super Mario Run's a little bit different because that is pay $10 and you're done. These other games are pay, or don't pay, I guess, and get mad. I don't know.
I'm really annoyed at this.
Were you here when I was talking to Scott Jones about this?
No.
So he was like, hey, what's going on in the world of Nintendo? We're BSing, talking about his job, talking about what's going on with Nintendo. Super Mario Run came up. And he's like, so he goes, yeah, I heard about that at work. The guys at work were complaining about it. He goes, that charging you all kinds of money and you can't get all this. I was like, it's $10 and you get the whole game. You get everything. And he's like, really? I go, yeah, $10 flat fee. That's it. He goes, man, what I heard at work couldn't be any more wrong. I was like, yeah, I know. And that's how wrong information spreads. Somebody says the wrong thing and everybody just jumps on it.
Wait, what were they saying?
They thought it was, according to him, he had the impression from what they were saying that it was $10 and then you have to pay again for more content later, and then you have to pay again for the Toad Rush mode and all that stuff. Yeah. And he thought it was microtransactions, but Nintendo was like, we're doing microtransactions. $10 microtransactions, and just over and over and over. But I was like, no, it's just $10 once.
You know what's really upsetting? He works
in a mobile company?
Making apps and stuff like that.
I know.
And these people don't know?
Well, here's the truth of it all, which is sad. People are more than willing to spread negative and bad information than they are good. What is that? Oh my God. I thought it was a spider.
At first, oh really? At first I thought it was.
Well, I only felt the whisker. So yeah, if there's something to like knock somebody down a peg or badmouth somebody, people in general are more willing to jump on that. When it comes to the internet, they want negative stuff.
No, the biggest issue is Nintendo's like, we're going to do you a favor. But the rest of the world and all these people, well, not everybody, but 90 million out of 90 million people, what, 3 million bought it or something? So what is that number? 87 million people are like, no way, I'm not paying that money. Like, those 87 million people, more than 50 million of them would have bought the game for $2 and already spent more than $10 in microtransactions.
No, we can't do that. Sorry, dude.
So
yeah,
they
really
want to do you a favor, but in reality, don't try to do anybody any favors. Just look out for yourself and for your stockholders.
For your health.
For your health. Even pricing is worth debating on any title. You could debate whether the game is worth $10. I would say it's worth $10, but if you know, like, it's a $10 flat fee, and then you want to debate, that's fine. But yeah, what you're saying is.
But how many changes have they made already? They've already added stuff, right, for the holidays and
stuff. They
have
new content, yeah. But even if they don't, I feel that the I'm okay with $10. I don't have an issue with people that know what the pricing scheme is. They know how it works. They know it's a $10 flat fee, and they don't want to pay it. Whatever. They don't feel the value's there. At least they understand how it works. I have an issue with the people that think Nintendo's trying to screw them over.
Right.
Because they're doing the opposite. Yeah.
They're trying to do good.
So,
but whoa.
Top rated comment comes from Andre LOL33. And he says, so they made $30 million out of a game that certainly didn't cost more than $1 million to make. I don't know where those numbers are coming from. Maybe not even close to that, he says. And people are saying it's a failure. Well, I'm not surprised. But Nintendo, everything is a failure. Well, that is certainly true. And again, Nintendo had 3 major goals with mobile. And their number one goal was putting stuff out on mobile to raise awareness of their brands and characters. So 90 million people have downloaded a game, and it's still number 1 on the top free downloads. So,
Come here, Chief.
What were you going to say?
How many of those 90 people were new to Super Mario?
New as in never heard of him, or new as in never downloaded or purchased a Mario game?
Have never been aware of the brand before.
I would imagine not many, but
Everyone knows the
there's an
brand.
important difference between not knowing Mario and being motivated to check out a Mario game for the first time.
Could they change their pricing
Oh yes,
system?
yeah, they definitely could. I'm sure they will. At some
If they
point.
dropped it to $5, boom.
Boom, another 3 million people.
Yeah. Another 2.5 actually.
99 cents.
We're gonna skip that one. Okay, so Snakebite has come out as one of the first accessory manufacturers that's creating accessories for the Switch, and they're showing these off at CES right now.
What a switch.
So here's what they have for the Switch. They have the Switch foldable headset, ideal for gaming on the go. The foldable headset features powerful 40mm drivers for crisp, clear gaming audio. Neatly folds up when traveling, making it the perfect companion for your Switch
I'm sorry.
tablet.
Is anyone else getting turned on by the way you're reading this?
I'll try harder. The Switch Starter Kit, featuring all the essential accessories a gamer could ask for. The Switch Starter Kit features a carry bag, stereo earbuds, cleaning cloth, screen protector, control caps, and game cases to allow for enhanced gaming experience and protection for the tablet screen and games. And then there's stuff for the NES Classic Edition. They're doing a power adapter and a gamepad extension cable. But you can check out some pictures of this stuff.
Be warned that extension cable will create a slight lag, probably not noticeable to the average gamer.
That's true. Starcoon says, I feel like Nintendo should start making their own cases since they're working on portable consoles that are too big to put in our pockets. Maybe they are. I do not know. So, rumor, GameStop's opening Switch pre-orders on the 13th of January. This is official Switch pre-orders. And that makes perfect sense because the event is on the 12th, and you go into the store on the 13th. They already have their advertising up, and you say, one Switch, please. Now, our source,
That'll be $3,000.
our inside source, is telling us if you're looking to go the digital route, as in pre-order online, you should be able to do that within hours of the presentation ending. So long before GameStop opens the next day.
They'll be
So get
sold
ready
out.
with your refresh button.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get me one of them
Sorry, sold
downloaded.
out.
Yeah.
I'm going to download my Switch.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say something about how I worded that. Pannerge Jr., top-rated comment, says, you're correct, of course, but oh, no. Argument about the girl. I'm not doing it. Oh, yeah. Nope, not doing it.
Oh, what girl?
They're arguing about Laura Kate Dale again.
What's to argue about?
Also, she's a woman, not a girl.
Sorry. I'm not a girl.
That's all I could think of when you said that.
Not yet a woman. All right, this is old news now, but I'll tell you anyway. If you're a My Nintendo member and you are like, boy, I want to go to one of those public Switch events, or no, boy, I want to
No,
go
you
to
wouldn't
that
say
second day of Switch events that's not open to the public, the next round of invites went out. So maybe you haven't checked your email in a couple days. Check it now. Maybe you have an invite. I hope you do. But remember,
Do you have an invite?
to a public Switch, well, no, because I have a My Nintendo account, but I don't have an invite.
That's
The
nice.
last day is open to the public, so you don't need anything. All you have to do is get there and get there early, because it's going to be first come, first serve. So
That's
if
not
they're
an
at
argument.
capacity-
Get where? Where is it going to be at?
That top-rated comment?
All I read was it's about Laura Kate Dale. I'm not talking. I'm not getting into the discussion of her. The
No,
story.
it wasn't. It was a joke.
Okay, read it to me.
Because it's Pannerge Jr. He was the top comment and said, unrelated rumor, Pannerge Jr. will pre-order the Switch January 13th. And Blade Master said, dude, you can't post that spoiler. He said, I just wanted to beat Laura Kate Dale to the punch.
So his top-rated comment was the response to the discussion about his first comment, which is why I didn't get into it. But I shouldn't have worded it as in he was saying something bad.
Yeah,
I didn't mean
It
that.
wasn't really.
No, it wasn't at all. No, I just meant I don't want to get into the discussions of her. That's not what the story was
How
about.
about we bring her down here?
To the basement? Here in this room? you mean?
Yes.
She doesn't follow me on Twitter, so.
Well, I mean, do you guys follow him on Twitter?
Nope.
So
What's a Twitter? don't
No,
know
I mean,
what it is.
I can't get. I don't know her email address. I can tweet
I'm
at her.
pretty sure you could find it if you wanted to.
Yeah, just go on 4chan.
If I were her, I would
I don't
be
think you
offended.
guys know how inside sources work. They're not like, hey, I have secret information. Email me at the. It's not how it works.
We don't want information. We
Yeah,
just
you
want
have to, like-
friendship.
I could talk to Emily Rogers.
You
We
gotta like
follow each other on
dress like
Twitter. I can
bikers
DM
and
her.
meet like at a
Well, then bring
Yes.
Emily
like a
Rogers.
sign
here.
location.
I don't even know what she looks like. Somebody could be like, yeah, I'm her. I'll be like, all right, sure.
Rumor.
Oh my god, what if I was like, come on over, and they were like, yeah, I'll come over, and then like
They raped
you show up. I'm like, oh my god.
Catfish.
Is that a cat ball you just did? Catfish. Catfish. All right, so we have again. This is a rumored game, but rumored, quote unquote.
Yeah, I mean,
This is about the Rabbids / Mario RPG that's coming to the Switch. That isn't official yet. But
And is
come on.
this another rumor from Laura Catedale?
No,
Wait, is it?
she backs it up,
Mhm.
but it also comes from Liam Robertson, who is also very in the know.
Who's
about
this guy in the
projects.
picture? Is that
That's Liam Robertson.
in the picture?
That's, I believe.
He's very well in the know.
Oh, it looks like Poobaloo?
No, I
Oh,
just didn't
okay.
know if it was maybe what's his name or something.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Michelle
that did cross my
Ancel.
Are you? What's
That's
your
not
name or
Michelle
something?
Ansel.
What's he look like from the behind?
Locam says, stop rumors splaining us arms. All right, so Liam says it's going to be closer to a strategy RPG game than your traditional RPG, so something more along the lines of XCOM or Fire Emblem for that matter. The rumored title is Mushroom Kingdom Battle, but he's not sure if that's real. He just that's been floating around. It's set in the Mushroom Kingdom, and the Rabbids invade, and the enemies are mostly going to be evil / warped and twisted Rabbids. It features Mario, obviously, and other characters from the Nintendo universe, and Nintendo's been very picky about how those are being used in the game because it's Nintendo. There'll also be Rabbids themed around Mario characters like Mario and Luigi, which is something we've kind of seen in some artwork that
Mario characters, like Mario.
artwork that Ubisoft showed off that is not related to this game. Ubisoft pitched the game to Nintendo for a while. Ubisoft pitched the game to Nintendo a while ago, and Nintendo was like, "Yeah, let's do this." Gameplay is strategy based. There are many weapons, and there's a focus on equipping your characters with the appropriate weaponry. There are a lot of in-game stats to take account of, and there's different weapons that have different properties, so stuff like poison and other status effects.
Fireballs.
The game is complete and localized, and it's ready to ship, and it has been since late last year. But don't assume it's going to be a launch title, he says. He's not sure. So we should definitely see it at this Switch event this week, but it might not be at launch because you don't want, they don't want everything day one because that hurts other titles on day one. You have to stagger stuff, and Nintendo, importantly, wants to finally do a launch of a system where they're like, here's a wave of great content and then steady releases rather than here's a wave of great content and then a couple months of nothing. First
Or
comment.
here's a list of great content, and then we don't see half of it.
Yeah, and then
or something.
we're gonna announce our new system. Switch
Night-
is over.
Night Soul says, from the sounds of it, it sounds pretty decent. I'd be glad if it played kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics or Wild Arms with Rabbids as the antagonists and Mario characters as party members. Well,
Wait a
we shall
minute.
see.
Weapons.
Yeah, I'm going to guess like plunger guns, which works on both sides of the fence. Rabbids like
Oh,
plungers.
we
Mario's
discussed
gonna use
that when we
Glock.
first found out about this. We were right.
Yeah.
Mario's
You know-
gonna be shooting him execution style.
It's RPG though, so it's not like a regular 3D Mario, perhaps.
No, it's RPG.
Is there gonna be permadeath?
Didn't say.
that-
Doesn't seem like the type of
So
game where they
if
do
you-
If Luigi dies, he's dead forever.
forever, and he's never in any other game.
Um,
Your Switch remembers that and never lets you play him in other games. Luigi's Mansion? Can't play it.
no, if like you had, because I was thinking like in a 3D Mario, if you had a Rabbids outfit, like a Tanuki suit,
Yes.
but you'd have to change your controls to be opposite because they're so wacky and crazy. So when Mario's wearing that, you have to control them opposite of everything.
Sounds great. Sounds
That's
great.
terrible.
Same guy, Mr. Robertson, talks about Octolings being playable in Splatoon. We know Splatoon is coming to the Switch in some form. We don't know how much of an upgrade or change it's going to be over the one that's on Wii U. And Octolings have been rumored for Splatoon for some time now, and people that have gone into the game's data and modded and hacked things have made the Octolings playable, and it seemed like the content that was there meant that Nintendo was going to make that happen in the Wii U version, but it never came to be. So the rumor resurfaces for the Switch version.
What are
But again,
Octolings?
you're looking right at one.
That just looks like a girl with big hair.
Octolings are the enemies.
Have they? So they've been in the game for a while.
Yeah, but you can't play as them.
Hmm.
Lord Roto has a top-rated comment. Oh, it's an argument. He says, your argument doesn't carry much weight, so it's got to be an argument.
Well, let's see what the rest of it is.
I don't want to. I don't want to get into...
Wait, what are the Octo whatevers
I
from
don't like to argue on the internet.
Legend of
What a
Zelda?
loser.
Those are
What?
Octorok,
Octorok.
right? Why don't we have them?
Why don't we have them what?
in Splatoon crossover? Hello,
Strong, Brittany.
Strawberry.
We're going on.
This
North
week's-
America. This week's uploads from Nintendo on Wii U and 3DS. We got Pokemon Snap, the N64 game, now available on Wii U.
These the Octolings? I think I found them.
Nano Assault.
That one's an Octoling.
Yeah.
There's sales on Kirby and Yoshi games on the eShop. Also new this week is Quiet Please, Spheroids, Cup Critters, and Zombie Brigade, No Brain, No Game, which I believe is free for the first 4 days. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Still got time. First comment comes from Guy Bonds. Top-rated comment. He says, he's quoting something from Pokemon Snap, the synopsis, and it says, can be a little shy and won't pose for the camera unless you tease them with special items. And Guy Bonds says, sounds like my ex-wife. Hey-oh! Was Guy Bonds married?
I guess he was.
As we said earlier, there's going to be a Treehouse Live segment. So it's going to be like 24 to 48 hours where Nintendo fans don't get any sleep. 11 p.m. on the 12th, East Coast time. You have the presentation, which is, according to information today, going to last an hour. And then after that, 9:30 in the morning, East Coast time, Nintendo's doing a Treehouse Live, which we don't know how long it's going to last. But after the presentation on the 12th, you can guarantee that multiple websites and YouTube channels are going to be updated with official trailers because developers are finally going to be able to talk about what games they're doing for the system. So now you're going to get all that crap. So it's going to be nonstop for the end of the 12th all the way through the 13th and probably the weekend as well. Well, that's definitely an inkling and not an octoling.
It's a little SS trooper.
All right, don't look at it. Did you look at the next story?
Did you?
I think so.
Don't look at it. All right, Lou,
What?
Mom Brain,
Yes, dear.
Kirby.
Yes, sir.
2016, we have. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is overall, all time
Oh,
in Japan, the best-selling Wii U and 3DS virtual console games. We have of all time so far.
Didn't they do an Earthbound?
yeah, mother.
You're guessing Earthbound
What is
is
it,
on
Earthbound?
the list?
Yeah.
Earthbound is the number 2 most popular game on the Wii U Virtual Console, so you just barely missed out.
Castlevania something or other. Wait, this is Japan?
This is Japan. I don't know if there's a Castlevania on the list. I'm just looking basically for like the top answers.
Oh, okay.
Pokemon.
Yeah, was it a Pokemon game?
Okay, Pokemon was number 3 on 3DS.
Which Pokemon? Original?
The yellow one, Pikachu. Yes,
A Dragon Quest game.
good guess,
That is a
but
good
no.
guess.
I don't think there's any on Virtual Console.
Yeah, this is. I don't
But
know.
it was a good guess.
Yeah.
Virtual Console. These are old
For in
games, right?
Japan.
Virtual Console. Mom Brain had the
Japan,
number 2
that's
for
another
Wii U,
country.
and
That's
you
all I
had
put
the
down.
number 3 for
Yeah.
3DS.
Super Mario game.
Yes.
2, 3, 4. Super Mario Land.
World?
World! Super Mario World is the
Okay.
number 1 most downloaded Virtual Console game on Wii U in Japan. Now all I need is 3DS.
Oh, crap.
What is Virtual Console on the 3DS?
NES, Super Nintendo.
Super Mario World Land.
That
6
was
coins.
3D Land?
Game Boy is on there.
Paper.
Super Mario Land 3, Wario Land game.
NES is on the 3DS.
Super Mario
Virtual Console.
3.
So Super
2.
Mario Brothers.
Yes!
Oh.
Super Mario Brothers, the original, is number 1, followed by Super Mario Brothers 3.
How much does that cost? $4?
$5? I don't know.
See, people spend the
$5.
$5
Get it outta here.
Nintendo
What?
for Super Mario Run.
What are you saying?
If they say it's $5 at this point, people will be like, "Oh my gosh, it's half off."
Oh, $5 for a 30-plus-year-old game?
2 times 5 is 10.
Well, people will spend it for
God,
that.
he's right. I could buy Super Mario Brothers twice before I buy Super Mario Run. Pokemon Go is the #1 most downloaded app worldwide for 2016, and Super Mario Run made it into the top 10. This information comes straight from Apple, so you know it's legit. So Pokemon Go, #1 overall, and Pokemon Run, Super Mario Run in the top 10, and it only launched in December. So there you go. Comment, Wired, he said, or Weird, I always do that, it's weird. Weird says, congratulations, Stinky Bishop rules.
Oh,
He's dead to us.
That's not true.
There's
kinda true.
there's rumors of the Switch doing VR, which we talked about already, and this comes from a patent that Nintendo shared, or they didn't share it, but it was publicly listed, and it shows like a little headset that you slide the Switch screen into. And Liam Robertson once again hits up the discussion, and he says, Nintendo does have a VR shell for the Switch kicking around. To me, it sounded too bizarre to be real, but it is. So he has his inside information pointing to it being real. So,
a shell that you just slide the...
yeah, like Google Cardboard or Samsung VR, something like that. Something akin
I just
to
feel
that.
like that, from the looks of that gamepad is big, isn't it?
Very,
It's like
very
bigger than like a Galaxy, whatever, Galaxy.
Oh, it's probably like that, right?
Probably.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, what is this thing going to be? I don't know. You're going to like...
PlayStation VR is big. Think about how big that is.
Yeah, it's big enough where you can fit 2 water bottles, a dirty shirt, and a rock.
How big is the PlayStation VR? About 2 water bottles, a rock, and a
That's
dirty
crazy.
shirt.
How do you think that would work? Does it have 2...
It'll work just like
and then it'll be a
Samsung
split down the middle
VR.
so that it's 3D.
However Samsung
That'd be
VR
cool.
and Google Cardboard work, that's how it works.
Who in the IRC has used those? Do they have 2 like separate lenses? Oh goodness!
Tetradox says, gotta love how he comes out weeks later to piggyback on rumors and speculation. Yeah, F that guy. What a jerk. Still think this VR move by Nintendo is a mistake unless they can work with its inherent
Switch.
disadvantages. I don't expect third parties to make use of it, but maybe Nintendo can carve out its own little niche with it. Tough sell,
Spin
though.
the camera quick. Give everybody a show.
Oh, no.
High 5.
So, well, an angry internet comment. It's about time we got one. The Switch is going to be playable PAX South, just letting you know. That runs January 27th to January 29th. So another opportunity to check out the Switch at an event. We don't need that. Oh, yeah, let's look at this. I made a comment yesterday to my... Oh, boy. So that Sony thing I did,
bother.
I checked the negatives versus positives. Not one negative. Unbelievable. Unheard of on the internet.
Nintendo fanboys, I'll tell you.
That's right. They just hate Sony.
Stand together.
So a Metro newspaper says that the Switch is due out in the UK on March 17th, and it will be £245, which is a little bit higher than what we've been hearing as far as price goes. And Laura Kate Dale chimed in and said that she thinks the price is a little above, according to her reports. We're crossing our fingers for $250. That's the spot we want. And obviously, £245 would be closer to $300 here. So we're really hoping for $250. I think that'll make a big difference for people.
What
We'll find
Nintendo should do is charge $5,000, and then you don't have to pay for any of the games.
That might be
That's
a
too
little
much.
too pricey.
Oh, really? $10 for a small little cell phone game?
Fidget
is
Widget
a good
says-
deal?
That you have to keep paying for.
Fidget
You don't
Widget
have
says, I wonder if they... See?
Don't you know?
They've been lying to you. Fidget Widget says, I wonder if they got the euro price and mistakenly stated it as pounds. That would put it in line with the other reports. That's an interesting point. Maybe that's true. Oh, I love this story. I did this for today's big story yesterday. Crunchyroll, which is the anime streaming service, put out their list of what content people are watching on their game systems. We and Wii U included.
Pornhub.
So no, this is Crunchyroll, only anime.
Yeah.
So,
What's the difference?
hentai.
Hentai.
So here's what people are watching on the Wii U. Number 1 most watch to the number 10 most watch. Cute High Earth Defense Club Love, that's all one name, followed by Space Patrol Leluco, then the Ace Attorney anime, then Sailor Moon Crystal, then JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, then Sound Euphonium, Brave Beats, Yuri on Ice, which is the one everybody's talking about lately, Utapri, and Kiss Him, Not Me.
Take that, Pokemon.
No Yokai Watch?
No Yokai Watch. Wii. I don't know, maybe Yokai Watch isn't streaming on Crunchyroll. Wii, what are people watching on the Wii? They're watching Dream Festival, then Yuri on Ice, then Cute High Earth Defense Club Love, then Kiss Him Not Me, Sailor Moon Crystal, The High School Life of a Fudanshi, Relife, B Project, Orange, and Tanaka-kun Is Always Listless. So there's your anime. That's what people are watching. I don't know a lot of these because I'm so out of the loop, but I want to see Yuri on Ice. I know Japan's going nuts for it. I got to check that out.
So Yuri on Ice is the second most watched on the Wii, and the
yes,
third least watched on the Wii U.
Not least, no. It's the 7th most watched. Third least would be way down the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Third least from the
Andre
top 10.
LOL33 says, according to these lists, people who watch anime on Wii and Wii U are mostly women. Still, all consoles have pretty weird lists because most of the anime in all consoles are not exactly the most popular anime in 2016 in general. Yeah, I noticed that, but Yuri on Ice is definitely most popular.
Pound
Start with the cat.
Pound it?
There's a secret message in the Famicom Classic Edition that hackers or modders, whatever you want to call them, have found. There's some lines in the code that are directly from one of the developers of the system, and it says, "This is the Hanafuda captain speaking, launching emulation in 3, 2, 1. Many efforts, tears, and countless hours have been put into this jewel, so please keep this place tidied up and don't break everything. Cheers, the Hanafuda captain." So he's talking to the people that he knew were going to be picking the system apart to see what's in there and see what it does. So he left them a nice little message. He's like, "Hey, we worked our asses off on this. Don't mess around with it too much."
So it's funny because you had commented, or you had another post. I'm sorry if I'm jumping ahead, but I think your post said like, "Oh, Nintendo said it couldn't be done, but it looks like somebody has other games working on the NES
Rumor, NES Classic Edition.
And it's just funny that was like their big plan to keep people from hacking. Is like, well, they're going to hack it, but this is the first thing they're going to see, and we're asking them to be nice and not mess with it. So they're going to.
Well, this could be one of those situations where one of the developers just put that in there and didn't tell anybody else that it was going in. 1134 Cal.
Serious security there. Guilt.
1134 Cal says, "I salute you, Hanafuda captain." Yeah, I like little stuff like that. It's surprising that it was found. Well, I guess it's not surprising it was found already because people tear down stuff as soon as it comes out. So, what is this? And our final rumor, which is something we discussed a while ago, but now there's more evidence of it. Koei Tecmo is working with Nintendo on another Warriors game. So they did Hyrule Warriors, and they were like, "Hey, let's do Star Fox Warriors." And Nintendo was like, "Nobody likes Star Fox." So now they're apparently working on a new Warriors game with a Nintendo IP for the Switch.
Metroid
What is the
Warriors.
IP? Yeah, that doesn't make much sense.
But Super
And
Mario
it had to be like
does.
Fire Emblem. That makes sense. So yeah, like a Mario Warriors. That doesn't make
Eternal
sense.
Darkness Warriors.
That doesn't make,
Super
that
Mario-
makes even less sense.
It makes Super
Kirby
Mario
Warriors.
makes 0 sense. But I feel like somebody would be that ridiculous to go for it.
Super Mario Warriors.
Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah,
Well,
Fire
I mean,
Emblem
people
makes a
thought
lot
that
of
the
sense.
Mario RPG was weird.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, if I'm going for ones that I think make most sense, the only other one that makes sense to me is Fire Emblem. Those characters seem more suited to a Warriors style game.
That's
Ice
But maybe it's Mario,
Climbers.
maybe it's Ice Climbers, maybe it's
Ice
Kirby,
Climbers Warriors.
maybe it's what's even weirder, Animal Crossing Warriors,
Donkey Kong.
Oh,
Donkey Kong Warriors,
Chibi Robo.
Chibi Robo Warriors. Yeah, Donkey Kong for some reason I am okay with. I don't know why.
Is he going to be more realistic?
Yes,
Like, character?
photorealistic. Yeah, in honor of Harambe Warriors.
Rob the Robot Warriors.
He's gonna look exactly like Harambe, but with a big red tie on. Big red power time.
Oh man, I don't care how old the Harambe meme is. It still makes
According
me
to
laugh.
Wendy's,
Oh, it's dead.
it's dead.
According to Wendy's, yes. Also, according to Wendy's, they're buying Breath of the Wild on Switch. They had their choice and they picked Switch. Somebody, well, did you hear the thing about Wendy's this week? So everybody
roasting
after that
people,
went
and it said-
nuts, to asking them all kinds of questions, and whoever runs it, if it's one person or a whole bunch, was answering like everybody's question. And somebody was like, "Oh, Wendy's, I don't know, Breath of the Wild on Wii U or Switch, which one?" And they were like, "We're gonna go with Switch." There's a whole bunch of questions in there, but it all started with that
I saw the article,
refrigerated meat one.
and they said
That's six.
somebody reached out and was like, "Oh, roast me," and they're like, "Why don't you go to your 3 friends or like one of your 3 friends
Your
to
3
roast it?"
followers. Yeah. Oh yeah, whoever's doing it, great job over there at Wendy's. Good stuff. I'm gonna give a shout out to Arby's too. Their social media is great. Whenever there's some game coming out or something, somebody's making like amazing Arby's like bag and box art. Like they're turning their bags and boxes into like Pokemon and Zelda stuff. Yeah, look it up on their Twitter. It's really impressive. First comment comes from Piplopwater, and he says, "Fire Emberum." He spells it like that. I have to do it as he says it. Fire Emberum.
Duck Hunt Warriors.
Duck Hunt Warriors. That's the one everybody wants.
Duck Hunt Warriors.
Mr.
Oh,
Robin Watch.
Air by fly by. Air B fly B. Air by fly B. Air by fly B.
Are you okay?
Yeah, what are you saying?
I don't know how to say his name, but he's the one that says Duck Hunt Warriors. Pikmin Warriors.
Ooh.
That could kind of work just because of the Pikmin, a whole bunch of Pikmin.
Fighting all those weird creatures on
Yeah,
the
I
planet.
kind of like that one. RBI Flyby.
Elabits Warriors.
That's not a Nintendo franchise.
Oh, whatever.
Wouldn't that be great if that was Nintendo's answer? They were like, "We're doing Elabits Warriors," and Konami's like, "But that's ours," and they're like, "Whatever." Konami's like, "All right."
What are you gonna do about it, Konami?
Yeah, what are you gonna do, Konami? Huh?
You cry.
Stop hitting yourself.
You cry about it.
All right, that's all your top stories there, my friends. What do we got? Oh, Lordy B. Kirby,
Yes.
what have you been playing?
Not much. I played a little more of Shantae F Genie Hero.
Getting all the extra goodies?
Well, that's the thing. I'm like I said maybe it was last week or the week before, but I've gotten everything except for that one key that's somewhere in the desert level, and
Spoiler alert.
so I played through that level like one more time, and I'm at the point where I'm just gonna give up. I've been through that level like probably at least a dozen times now, and it's just not worth it anymore.
May I offer you some help?
Sure.
Yo Schiller, who updates the site on Tuesdays, has been doing a video series to help everybody find all the hidden stuff in those levels. So if you want to specifically look at one level to find hidden stuff, you can check out his YouTube channel. He has those videos. It's just Yo Schiller on YouTube. That's all you need. And he's got a whole series. So if one day you're like, I need some help with that thing, you can go check out his video.
Yeah, because that's all it's missing right now. Completed like 97% of the game.
Yeah, that's annoying. But I know the feeling. You go through a level so many times and you're like, where am I possibly missing something? That's why I really admire Game Explain, because they do video guides for all Nintendo's games, and they have to go through and find every hidden whatever in Mario and every heart container in Zelda. And like when they come out, he'll message me and he'll be like, "Did you find the whatever in level 3, 4?" And I'm like, "No, I was just going to ask you where it was." And he's like, "Man, we're screwed." The maze. Oh, Arby's doing the maze. There you go. See, Arby's is amazing.
I think they probably have an artist like dedicated to
And
these
Arbs, this
I'm sorry, where'd you say that video
things.
was?
Crash
again?
Bandicoot.
Yo Schiller. Look up Yo Schiller on YouTube. Nikki Hill. Oh, is that it, Kirby?
Yeah, that's it.
Nikki Hill, what have you been playing?
Oh, you don't want to know. I started playing The Last Guardian.
Oh.
My biggest gripe with it is the way the camera is. I think the reason it took so long for the game to come out is because you have this enormous beast that has a mind of its own that follows you around. And when you're in these tight spaces of a giant castle and this beast was walking around, your camera goes like this.
Well, I guess I'm not even gonna bother playing it then.
Yeah, you should.
I have heard,
Garbage.
yeah, a lot of
The
people
camera
complain about
is
the camera.
exactly like the camera in his previous games, and it is not a good camera. Yes, I agree.
But the inclusion of this
Lumbering beast.
that does it whatever it wants. Like people complain about having, like, what was the character in Resident Evil 6? There's the woman that would follow you around, right? Was it
The little
6
girl?
or 5?
I'm sorry, I was thinking
When
of
it was
4.
like you can
5.
do
6,
multiplayer, but if you didn't play
5,
multiplayer,
4.
the girl was just following
7?
you back on her own.
Yeah, it was 5, right? The one in Africa.
I think so.
Wait, which
The
girl
one
are
in
you talking
Spain?
about?
Michelle Rodriguez. No, I don't
Yeah.
know what her name was.
Hi.
So it's like that. It's like kind of gets annoying for me, and then it's just huge. So it totally messes with your camera and everything else. I don't know. There's been a lot of times.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
There's been a lot of times when I'm
Shadow of the Colossus has some of the same issues when you're fighting a Colossus inside a building.
Right.
The cameras are not good in that game. I completely agree with that.
or when I go to jump onto the. Can I say what he's called? The
Sure.
character? Well, when I jump on the beast thing, and I jump like this, and somehow Trico.
Thank you.
I didn't want to spoil it. You learn it in the opening credits.
Yeah, I'm
You
pretty sure
jump on him
everyone
like this,
knows.
but all of a sudden when I land, I'm upside down and I'm like crawling down to his feet rather than up. I'm like, this is stupid.
It's it's just like the same issues that were in Shadow of the Colossus are in this one.
Well, how about all of those years that they spent developing it? Tweak it. Whatever. I played that, and then I downloaded 2 games. I started playing one of them.
Somebody
Shantae.
You started playing that?
And the Half Genie Hero.
You started playing that one.
Yeah, Genie Half Hero. Genie
Okay.
Half Hero.
And
Half genie here.
I also downloaded, because I'm stupid, and I downloaded it 2 months before I'm going to get a new system, Guacamelee.
oh, great
It's a fun
game though.
Yeah.
It is, but like I'm not paying attention to deals when things are cheap, when things are affordable. So I just spent like $16 on this game that I probably could have gotten for cheap in another point.
No, I mean it's definitely worth the price. But 2 Metroidvania style games.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah.
I had started playing Ashante on my 3DS, and I couldn't really get into it. I think it was one of the originals or something.
I think it was the original.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you having trouble with it because there's no map,
That's probably why.
Yeah. Well, there isn't really a map in this one either.
No.
but it's self-contained levels, which makes it easier. You know what I mean? Like you have the world
Easier.
map and self-contained levels rather than one big sprawling world.
But I got for a cartoon. You know,
She's attractive.
like come on,
Shanta, yeah, she's
she's a
attractive. I know.
cartoon. But I can't stop staring.
You know who's attractive? That giant mermaid.
I just saw her. No, but like when you do a dance before you do any
In real life, yes.
before you do morph stuff,
Yeah.
she's just like shakes.
You know, this is the one thing I could say negatively about Shantae games. I missed the dancing from the very first game. I wish they would bring that back.
Oh,
you
have to
actually did
dance.
different dance moves to transform.
Yeah, but that
Now
makes
it's
it
just
complicated.
hit the button. Yeah, but I liked it. It was like she did the tunic tune and the shaker butt and whatever.
The Wuzzle Wazzle. But
Mega Jacob F says
That one-
green mermaid boobs tied to chains.
Yeah,
I am enjoying it so
It
far.
gets
I
pretty
just finished that.
Gratuitous.
Fetish.
Listen, Way Forward loves their cutesy characters with
I
big
noticed,
boobs.
yeah.
And
Well, it's just-
shininess.
It's also funny too because
Shiny
she
boobs.
like when you just
That's
stop
the name of
moving,
their next game.
there are little things that I've noticed that I
Like
really enjoy, but I don't
boobs.
remember. I don't remember all of like the little intricate little mannerisms that the character does.
So you went through the whole first level, or I should say the second level,
I did the
the
mermaid.
waterfall to the
Yes, but
Okay.
I did the first level twice.
that little where the girls are on the hooks and the fish jumps up and turns them into fake mermaids. I love that. I think that's such a funny idea.
Yeah.
That was a funny one.
No, all the writing is really
They're playful,
great.
Yeah,
but
But
it's
it's like
goofy and
It
silly
should
in the
be
writing.
like,
Yeah.
they should make it into a, well, I mean, there's no Saturday morning cartoons anymore,
Yeah.
so they should just make it.
It It definitely has that vibe to
It
it.
should
Yeah.
be like a Netflix series or something.
Yeah, the writing style and everything, yeah, it fits that perfectly. They might have to put some more clothing on Shantae and other characters,
Yeah,
but
and like each game that they put out, they all feel like separate episodes in the series.
yeah, I completely agree. Is that
the
all?
voice that they have for her is good. I just
Yeah,
I
that's
like
right. They almost had
I just
full
like
voice
when I
acting,
stop,
didn't they?
stop running around and watch her go like.
Yeah, I know. I was doing the same thing. Is that all you played? Everybody's got like the sway
Or,
to
yeah,
them.
or the
Roddy Top. Oh, I mean Shantae.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's okay. I was
There's
about to
a
spoil it too.
security guard or something in like your town, and
Yes.
he's got like a little dance
Yeah.
to him too.
Is that all you played?
Those two games. Oh, was it this past week? Did I? No, I talked about that last week.
The Bomb.
Yeah.
Mom Brain?
Have you played that more?
Yes.
Without me.
I'll tell you. What did you play, Mom Brain?
I defused some bombs.
That's right, you did.
Somebody else told me.
I think that I'm good at that game as the
Instruction giver,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
not the actual controller holder.
I mean, I did a good job with that part
Diffuser.
too.
Yes.
Did it make you nervous?
Yes, it did.
Are you gonna just continue speaking for me?
I thought you would say no.
It made me nervous. It definitely made me nervous.
She had trouble with like waiting for the other people to give her information on what to do. Like she got like fidgety.
Well, because you're like,
We're all gonna do it.
yeah, like the time you can see the timer, they can't. So
Oh,
you
okay.
like it's just a reminder to you of like
2 times with Dew, he was on his last module was on the back, so he didn't get to see the timer. So we finished with 3 seconds left, and then with 4 seconds left another time. And I just feel like if he was on the right and it was on the front side, there would have been a panic element, and he wouldn't have been able to get it or something.
yeah. But I really think that's a lot of fun. It's a great game.
It's a game. I don't know. I was trying to tell somebody about it this past week. It's a phenomenal. It's been around for a while.
Yeah.
It's an incredible game, and it should be. I mean, I've never done those escape the room games, like real life games, but I think it's something like that. It's like a team building exercise. It's freaking awesome, and it takes multiplayer games or cooperative gaming to another level. And it's been around, and I haven't known about it.
The IRC is talking about how they want a Duckman game. I don't know how they got to that point, but I would love that. Roth says I could see a Duckman Super Nintendo style game. Yeah, that would be. Oh man, too bad nobody knows or cares about Duckman anymore.
Everyone cares about that.
And now I wish that was true. The creator of Duckman was like, yeah, I'll do more if people want it, but people need to want it. Because it just kind of ended on USA. There wasn't like an official ending. USA was like, too expensive, gotta stop. Because it was still doing well in the ratings, but that animation. But now, look, computers makes animation cheaper. Bring it back. Lou, what have you been playing?
Does it make it cheaper?
Yeah. Than traditional hand-drawn animation?
Playing Civ 6 on the PC.
How's that going?
It's going really good. They just came out with some DLC. They screwed everyone over on DLC because if you bought like the Legacy edition, you got 4 free DLCs, and they just pooped out 2 of them on the same day, but it counts as 2 separate ones. And they were both like $5 DLCs, and they're like, "Well, that counts as 2 of your free DLCs."
Yeah, right.
And I'm like, ugh.
Yep. The all ID holler.
Yeah, so that kind of sucks. But the one of them's good. One of them's Poland. Plays Poland now.
Oh, nice.
Poland is a DLC.
Yep, for
And
$5.
They can send that rocket to the moon, or
Yeah,
the rocket to the sun.
Build a screen door submarine.
I don't know if you're going to dominate the world with that, but I don't play much Civ, so I don't know.
So I'm playing that, and then I did get The Last Guardian for Christmas.
Oh.
But I haven't started it yet. So thanks for spoiling it for me. No, I'm probably not going to play.
It doesn't even. Trico means nothing to him anyway. So
Did you play the other ones?
No.
No. Well,
You watched me play.
You play Eco, and I watched you play Shadows of the Colossus. And
Well,
I
that
really
means
liked
Shadows of the Colossi.
Then you're good to go.
Yeah, and I really
Then you got
liked
all the information
watching
you need.
those games. Yeah, so I got that. Didn't start it yet. But now I'm not because the camera's going to be bad. So,
I mean,
Thrown it in the garbage when I get home.
thanks for the bad
The
review.
game just got to me a little bit.
It's gonna get to
It's
me
a different
too.
kind. Look, the game's a very different kind of game than like when you come from playing
Yeah,
Drake's Fortune,
and now
and it's
you-
like, oh, I have to search every nook and cranny. Or this game where you want to look around everywhere, but you can't look around everywhere because the camera's.
And now you say there's jumping involved, so I'm
Oh,
definitely.
that's
There's
right.
jumping.
There's a lot of jumping.
Have you been finding all the extra barrels?
I don't know because there's no way to count.
Have you been looking for them?
I've been trying.
Okay.
Look for the butterflies,
And
That's
then, I've also been playing
but I feel like I'm missing one.
Star Fox Assault.
What?
Because my fiance's kid got it for Christmas, so we've been playing the 2-player story mode where like I'm flying the ship and he's the gunner,
Yeah.
and I fly it real bad on purpose.
Wow.
He gets so angry, but I have so much fun. I'm like, I'm gonna go this way and look for secrets. He's like, no, the enemies are this way. You gotta go this way. I gotta shoot him. And I'm like, no, I'm flying this way. Too bad.
Wait. Are you talking about
I think it's Star Fox Assault.
the Wii U one? You're talking about?
Yeah.
The brand new one.
Yeah.
What's that one?
No, that's not Assault. That's why I said
Adventures.
What?
Something
No, Star
No.
Fox.
What?
What? Zero.
Oh, maybe Zero. I don't know.
Yeah, it's Zero.
Yeah, it's cool.
Because Assault is on GameCube. That's why I was like, you got it for
that's not it.
Christmas.
It's on
Yeah,
the
Star
Wii U.
Fox Zero, but yes, the 2-player
So I'm
mode.
flying with a Wiimote and nunchuck, and he's using the gamepad to shoot.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And yeah, it's fun. And then I could change the ship into like this weird like walking thing.
Oh yeah, the chicken walker.
Yeah, and I do it like all the time by accident, and he gets so mad.
Well, yeah, because you'll be flying and then drop to the ground.
Yeah. Or I'm trying to run around, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I just flew into a wall because I changed it to the ship by accident.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah, that'll happen to you. Is that it?
Yeah.
What have I been playing? I don't know. I've been playing more Battlefield 1. I hadn't played in a while because I normally play with Doom Michaels, and Doom Michaels was here. So now that he's back in California, I'm playing with him, and we played last
Shall
night.
we show everyone the picture that I took of you playing that last night?
Sure. I played the new map, and we had a lot of fun. We laugh, we cry, we scream. It's a lot of fun. Really enjoyed it. Oh, we played with Evan last night, Bombrain.
Oh,
He
really?
was on there. Yeah, he joined
How'd
our
he
squad.
hang? All right.
Yeah, it wasn't on microphone because he was having mic issues, but yeah, he hung with us and we were doing really well. Well, we were having fun anyway.
There's that.
So I've been playing that. I've been doing Shantae to get extra stuff as well.
There's nothing under that blanket, is there?
No, there's not.
I had on boxes.
I don't believe you.
So I wanted to play Let It Die, and I haven't been able to get back into Let It Die. I'm going to do that tonight. The Suda51 game.
For what system?
PS4. Oh, down. There you go. Yeah, it's on PS4.
You know about this?
Do you have PlayStation Plus?
I have PlayStation
It's free.
Plus.
Get it.
When?
Oh, I have
Boom,
PlayStation
now.
Plus.
I'm not home now.
It's only ever free. It's only ever been free.
He means the game is free.
Forever ever free.
It's only ever free.
It's free.
So
It's
the dude-
only-
the dude made a
it's
game and made it
only-
free forever.
No additional
Well, it's
cost
got-
for your PlayStation Plus membership.
It's got microtransactions if you
Oh,
want to,
$10 a pop.
but I'm not doing any of those. Yeah, it's Suda's new game with the new hit. So it had over 1 million downloads. It's a Suda game. 1 million people.
All right, I don't know anything about PlayStation 4 because I don't
Let me tell
listen
you.
or go to a PlayStation 4 podcast where I talk the whole time and don't even get real information.
So if you go on the PlayStation shop and you go to the PlayStation Plus page, you'll be able to see what's there for free. Or you just search Let It Die and download it. That's it. It's about...
So wait, what if I don't have PlayStation Plus?
Then it's not free for you.
I
According
get
to this,
it.
it says it's free without PlayStation Plus. According to Luigi GBA.
Is it?
Oh, he's got a GB.
Look, he says it. He's yelling at me. He's saying it's free.
It's free.
It's free, Lou. No, he's yelling at you.
Yeah, that's what I said. He's yelling at me.
It's a free
He said
game.
it's free.
It's free without PS Plus.
No,
so
he's yelling
straight
at you.
Jeffin. You don't need PS Plus for Let
Look,
It Die.
Luigi
all my stuff is
GBA
passive.
said it. Look up. Luigi said GBA says it's free first. He said it first.
Yes, I see he says that, but he's... Oh, yeah, all the way
Oh,
on top.
yeah,
Okay.
But he's yelling at you.
The
Yeah.
house is free.
Yeah, it just costs the price of your internet that you pay every month anyway.
What if
So-
you're at home and your parents pay for that?
Oh,
You
yesterday
gotta pay
it hit
for
1
this
million downloads.
So there you go. It's
Or
free
2 days
even
ago.
without PlayStation
December.
Plus. Yeah, so you play as a guy, and you got to
Oh,
climb
God,
to the
I've
top of a
seen
tower,
Pictures of this.
and you fight your way through different levels of the
And you got
tower,
to buy a PS4.
and it's fun.
Okay, so
It's
I
like
just,
Dark
I
Souls,
just saw
but
this
Suda.
image because something suggested that I get it. And I was like, what is this? Is like Ollie Ollie, but you're the Grim Reaper skateboarding instead.
No, he's the guy that runs the whole shindig. That's Uncle Death. He rides a skateboard. He has a skull for a face. He looks like the Grim Reaper, and he's got like a Mexican accent.
Okay.
He's awesome. He's awesome. It's Suda. If you like Suda games, you'll like this. And there's no additional costs.
Thank you. If you already bought a PS4 and you're already paying for your internet subscription, there's no additional cost.
That's right.
Except your time.
Cost of space on your hard drive.
Alexa won't turn the lights on.
Okay.
She's not listening.
So yeah, I want to get back into that because I really enjoyed what I played.
Oh, that one looks bad.
Straight Jeppin is definitely a Tim and Eric fan because he says it's a free game. I'll pee my pants. All right, so there's all that. That's what I've been playing. Not too much. It's been a busy week and certainly going to get busier this week. Now let's do questions. That's right, Lube. Questions are back. I just do it on Twitter now.
Oh yeah.
No, questions.
Yeah, you're not doing this.
No, like old school.
Oh, good. I hated that.
I know.
Well, everyone
We
did,
all did.
apparently. Yeah. See, I knew.
I told you.
Wait, how does he make money? This is free. Oh, microtransactions.
Well,
Yeah, $10
also
a pop.
Sony pays for some of that stuff. Sony's like, hey, give us this game for free and we'll give you some moolah. Hayawata says, oh, nope, we did that already. The Impulse says, what are your expectations for Nintendo mobile games in 2017? And Happy New Year from Mexico! Happy New Year. Expectations for Nintendo mobile games 2017. I expect Fire Emblem and I expect Animal Crossing because that's what they said are going to come out this year. And
You know what
maybe
Animal Crossing's going to be?
maybe a third game. We don't know. So really, I just expect those two games. I expect to download them. I don't know if there's going to be a third game. I don't know what to expect, but yeah, I imagine a whole year's worth of time is enough to get those two mobile games out. So that's my guess. One nickname my one says, or maybe he just wants to be called nickname
Mexico versus Portugal.
Says, how much games do you think the Switch will get in 2017? Luke says 5 games.
I say 5 first party games.
I thought after I said 5, I thought you dropped your fingers to 4.
5 first party.
No, he doesn't say that. He says games. 10. 10 games. I'm gonna say
30.
I'm gonna say 65 games in 2017. Yeah, that's including retail and digital. Nikki Hill?
Oh, and digital?
Yeah, games are game. He doesn't say anything about retail. We're gonna do 20. 20 games. Okay. It's probably going to be more than that at launch, but okay.
Price is Right rules. We'll see who wins.
48.
48.
One.
Mom break.
One.
One game.
22.
22 games. Well, that's a terrible guess. Matthew Gibson says, aside from Animal Crossing and Fire Emblem, what do you want the last Nintendo mobile game to be out of the 5 with DNA? Okay. So what other Nintendo franchise do we want to see go mobile or get a mobile entry?
0.
What do I think would work well on mobile?
Yeah, see, that's the thing is, like, you can have a favorite franchise.
Oh,
but
Game & Watch.
There
There
you
you
go.
go. There you go.
Yeah,
That's one right there.
Wario.
Wario.
would be great
That's
on
a
mobile.
perfect answer. A WarioWare game on mobile. That makes so much sense.
It'd be fun
yes.
if it was like a Jackbox kind of a game.
I agree with that. Yeah, I definitely agree. Mom Brain, you made the perfect answer. I can't think of anything better than that. Anybody else have an answer? What's
No,
your
because I had the
question?
perfect one.
What was the question?
There's no
Tell me.
point.
What
Good point.
franchise other than Animal Crossing and Fire Emblem do you want to see Nintendo bring to mobile?
Super Mario and not screw it up.
Swish.
Oh.
All right. Swish. All right, we'll do one more.
Well, why'd you do a cat's paw?
SD Sickero says, for the gang, dream unannounced game for Switch. Also, Happy New Year to you and yours. Have a great 2017.
Oh, thank you.
Dream game for Switch. Well, my dream game is one that's rumored to be happening. Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Oh,
Why
you're
did
saying
you
Metroid.
do that?
It's an accident. I was excited.
Don't slam the iPad.
Come on and slam. Look, it's got that hard case on it.
What doesn't matter?
I apologize.
I
I apologize.
A dream game unannounced.
Yeah,
You guys want-
Beyond Good and Evil 2. That's my dream
That's-
game.
yeah.
That's what I want to
No,
happen.
don't
I
look
want
at my
that rumor to be
computer.
true.
Oh, but what, I read something on GoNintendo, I believe, that
What do
That's
they
like-
know?
they were saying
I hear the guy that
It's
runs
only-
it is fat.
it's a time. It's a drunk. It's a limited exclusive.
That's the latest rumor, 12-month exclusive. So the old Tomb Raider dealie. But that also includes physical release on Switch, only digital on the other systems.
Who cares?
You're right. Who cares? Nobody's going to buy it anywhere. But if we get it, that's all I care about. Who cares? Any other dream Switch games?
Yeah, an Elder Scrolls game.
Oh, well, congratulations! It's happening.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe if I heard your site more.
That was in the first trailer for the Switch.
I've seen 0 trailers.
Well, there's only one, so.
I've seen 0.
Yeah, that was in the reveal trailer. They showed the guy playing Elder Scrolls, whatever. What one was it?
Skyrim.
Sky, whatever. I don't know those
I
games.
don't know those games. I want to play
Skyrim.
real games.
No, nothing against them. Skyrim. He was playing Skyrim, and then he picks up his system and he plays
I
Skyrim
think you
on a
hurt Kirby's
plane,
feelings.
and then he puts down the system and plays it on his TV. So there you go.
I've
Skyrim.
already played Skyrim.
But it's special edition.
Think of
I
all
don't
the
know if it's
side
special
missions
edition.
you haven't completed.
You know, they just put out special edition Skyrim.
So yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
back in like October.
I was gonna say December. It's only January.
A whole year ago. That came out in 2016.
Oh, you're right. That was last year. But now you can play it on the go. So when you go places with people you don't like,
Where does he
you can
go?
ignore them.
It's like when I'm at work.
Here, instead of looking at Rule 34 here, yeah, you can play it at work. That's it.
Busy.
I'm crunching numbers back
Excuse
here.
me, sir. Can you bring up my groceries? Go fuck yourself, Grandma.
Whoa.
Oops.
Mr. Lube, I need help. Fuss round dog. That was him getting into the game. Force pushing old people. All right, that's our questions. Mom Brain, let's do some music because we're really late.
First one comes from Andy the Zombie.
Tiny Toons, Adventures, NES.
Yeah.
Definitely time to.
I was just gonna say this.
All right. Cheers.
To your health.
To your health. I love me a cutie. All right. This one comes from Bowling for Bear.
That's
It's Zelda.
yeah. Wait, is that Skyward Sword?
Nope.
Wind Waker.
Yep.
Grandma's house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was from
Yeah.
Bowling for Bear, and that was Wind Waker on the GameCube.
Eat grandma's soup.
This one comes from Aaron Prock.
Sounds like Castlevania.
It's not.
No, wait, I'm sorry. Oh, it's an Ys game. Isn't it?
Sure is.
Ys 1 and 2 on
Yeah.
DS?
Uh-huh. Great job.
Yeez. Y-S.
Yeah, it's the letter Y and an S.
All
Like
right.
you ease down onto a cucumber.
Ah, yes.
I get it.
Now you're speaking my language.
This next one comes from Jer Bear 1218.
This is Mutant Mud.
It was Mutant Muds. Great
Oh.
job.
I'll tell you that.
Next one comes from Jet Jaguar.
Focus all attacks. All right, it's Game Boy, right?
Sure is.
Sounds like it could be a Mega Man.
That is like going mamie up there.
Oh, he knocks him down. He shouldn't have-
You
Man, we're on a roll, and I don't know what this
Is
is.
it the kid vampire? What's that?
Uh,
Dracula?
It's not. It's licensed.
Yeah, it's a Capcom.
I think it's Sunsoft.
Okay. Batman?
Nope.
Doesn't sound like a Batman.
Is it like a Looney Tunes game?
Bugs Bunny's birthday blowout.
Is it a Looney Tunes game?
No.
Well, what the hell are you pointing at then?
That little part, I think, was a little bit of a giveaway.
What the
Yeah.
I need to hear it again. Tell me when I'm supposed to listen.
Tailspin.
No. That little part before it. The 3 notes.
No, it's not DuckTales, but it's
It's not DuckTales.
It's not Chip and Dale.
Nope.
no.
Darkwing Duck.
Yes. Yeah.
Is that it?
Oh, that's what I was trying to think of.
That's a bit dangerous.
I was about to say. I was like the Launchpad show. On that
Yep, Launchpad show. That's it.
This one comes from Chicken 008. It's just going to take a moment.
I'm scared.
Zombie.
It's got a feeling of like
No.
Bionic Man of Rearms, but I know that's not it.
A moon.
Nope.
Tetris Sphere?
Uh-uh.
I have a system. I don't even know. And can you turn it down one notch?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
No. It's Wii U.
I don't know.
Is there any Metroid games on the Wii U?
Well, this isn't one of those.
What's that Nano Stray?
Nope.
Damn it, we were doing so well.
The Star Fox?
No.
This isn't first party, is it?
I don't think so.
I got nothing. Anybody else?
Yes, Zombie.
Shin Megami Tensei.
No.
Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
No.
Okay, I'm out.
This is Stealth Inc. 2, a game of clones.
Oh, I was just thinking of how I had to play that. I really want to, but I haven't.
This next one comes from Firecrackers, and I have to tell you that it was the most considerately formatted submission ever.
Okay.
Wii Music.
It is not.
The WarioWare.
Nope.
Good guess.
Muscle Mania.
No.
Saturday Night Fever.
Ding, ding, ding.
Rhythm Heaven.
No.
What's this?
GameCube. Pardon me.
Odama.
No.
Is it that DDR with Mario in it?
Yep.
Oh, DDR Mario mix. Good job, Kirby.
Well played. That was DDR Mario Mix
Tell
from
you,
Firecrackers.
One thing I would always say about Kirby, he loves his DDR games.
Can't stop
This
him
one's
from playing.
Compliments of Denby.
Oh, no, I know this. Shatterhand?
Yep. I wish it was an I instead
Turn it
of
up.
an
This is a good song.
Wait, what is this song?
NES. This is about a man that's so angry he punches things to make them explode. He
That
shatters
was on
them.
that was on
with his hand.
that was on NES.
Yeah.
So don't tell me Nintendo systems are about for kids. Or about for kids.
Nintendo is about for kids.
All right. So that was from Denby, and it was Shatterhand. This one comes from Glitter Bubble 3.
Splinter Fist, as it's known in Japan. That's not true. Splinter Fisto.
Turok?
No.
It's a little too whimsical for kids.
Fire Emblem.
No.
System, please.
64. I think. Yeah.
Quest 64.
Nope.
Ogre Battle.
Oh, I was just gonna guess Ogre Battle.
Oh,
What's whimsical on the 64?
it's
Oh,
not one of the gauntlets, is it?
No.
look, she's looking at you. You know something.
Battle Tanks?
Nope.
Killer Instinct?
Nope.
It's a sin.
Nope.
Forsaken?
Nope.
It does sound like a game you would play.
Sure does.
It does. It sounds like Gauntlet a little bit. Like
Battle of the Four
Dark
Kingdoms.
Legacies.
It's right up Luke's alley.
Romance of the Four Kingdoms.
You know Lube has played it.
I don't.
Right up Lube's Robin Hood.
Nope.
A Civilization game.
Nope.
I don't think it is. Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
That's what I was trying to call it.
What the hell is this?
Osiablo.
Nope.
What would Luke like to play?
Something
Not
without jumping?
licensed.
It's licensed.
Oh, licensed.
Hercules, The Legendary Journeys.
No.
Oh, good guess, Xeno.
Yes.
Yeah! Kirby, that's all you.
Talisman of Fate.
That's great.
Xena had a 64 game.
I feel like I missed out.
That's
having not
gonna be
played
terrible. That
Man.
needs to be a parent's play.
I just watched an episode of Xena last week.
Well, now you could be playing Xena.
It's real bad.
this. All right, this last song comes from Mikey3319.
Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Joe and Mac.
No.
Chuck Rock.
No.
Chuck Rock Jr.
No.
Rock Chalk. Arrow the Acrobat.
No.
Hate it, whatever it is. Presley Super Fun House.
No.
Pocky and Rocky.
No.
Zero, the Kamikaze Squirrel.
No.
What's this one again?
Super Nintendo.
James Pond.
No.
Is it a
The
Christmas
Lord
movie?
has come.
No.
By the way,
No.
Is it licensed? Did we ask that already?
It's not. I don't think.
What the hell is this?
Big the Cat.
Is it,
No.
is it
Big the Cat.
circus related?
His own game.
No.
Circus Chapley. It's not circus related?
It's not, as far as I know.
Oh god, this is like the epitome of music I hate on Super Nintendo.
Oh, is it a Bubsy game?
Oh, good guess. It so fits with Bubsy.
It's not Bubsy.
Is it a Simpsons game?
Nope.
I guess.
The Lord has
Uh,
come.
well, I don't know.
We don't know. Go ahead.
Booger Man.
Come on, you must have played Boogerman.
I never did.
No?
I remembered looking at the
My mom
advertisements
wouldn't
in
let
like
me.
Game Pro and be like, "Man, this game looks awesome." He goes down toilets and he flicks boogers.
And he
No, I never
farts
played
on
it.
people.
So it's like being in my classroom all day.
Yep.
Booger flipping, farting.
Well, we did pretty well. What did we get there?
8 out of 10.
Yeah, you got 8 out of 10. Would
Not
recommend.
Would-
Where can people send music to, Mom Brain? Because we have new listeners now.
Oh, well, hello, new listeners.
By the way, I didn't say this.
Oh, okay. Just
I'm sorry.
steamroll me.
Oh, did
Sorry. We were a featured podcast over on iTunes this past week.
What?
Can you believe it?
Oh, boy.
I can't believe it.
Do they
Somebody
listen-
hit the
do they
wrong button over there.
preview that?
No, I'm sure they just pick randomly.
Well, they picked well.
It's like it was the suggested features. Like, do you like bad podcasts? And ours came up to them on. All right, Mom Brain. Where can people send music to?
Well, first of all, welcome to new listeners. And if you've not submitted music before, it's very simple. All you do is send either like an MP3 or one of those
Formats.
newfangled things, or a YouTube link. Either one will work. With your name that you want me to use on the air, the title of the game and the system it's on. And you could send those to gnpodcastmusic@gmail.com.
Thanks, Mom Brain.
Yeah.
Where?
gnpodcastmusic@gmail.com. And again, you pick the song. Don't worry if we've heard it before. It's fine. They get stumped all the time by the same songs.
It's true.
So you just send us
Bacon
the
Bits has a
song.
very important question.
Send us-
Can we snail mail a CD?
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. So you just send a
Gotta
link
get
to
a
the
PO
song
box.
to that address
I'll just give him this.
with the title of the game
Give them your
and the
address.
system it's
It's
on
fine.
and the name you want us to use, and
One
we'll
more
play your
time.
song eventually someday. It'd be great.
We should do a PO box. That might be fun. How do you do a PO box?
I
Go
could
to
go to
post
the post
office.
office and get one.
Yeah, you
What's
got
it
PO
cost?
stands for post office.
What does it cost?
I don't know.
I can't imagine them being very expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, but then you got to go to the post office and pick stuff up.
Nah, you gotta
Where's
leave your
post
house.
office here?
In the plaza. It used to be right there. We like that little building just up the street.
Can I walk to it?
Yeah, it's right
Will I
next to
get
Exxon.
winded?
Yeah.
Oh, no, dear.
It's further than, anywhere from inside this house to anywhere else inside this house. So,
Hey,
yes.
I went out there and shoveled that driveway, damn it.
And then you
Yeah,
came in and
and
said
you-
you were going to puke.
And you had a minor heart attack.
No,
And then-
I didn't say I was going to puke.
Yeah,
You-
you did.
No, This is not true.
I said I was going to bark.
You were being very nice. You made me hot chocolate. But after coming in after shoveling, I wasn't cold. I was sweaty. And she's like, here's nice, thick, warm, hot chocolate. And if I drank that, I said, I'm going to puke.
Then you went into the bathroom and you said, I'm going to puke.
Yeah, because I was thinking about the hot chocolate.
So
That
you said,
1 inch
you
of
said
light
those
powdery
exact
stuff.
words.
No, she was
Too
saying
much for me.
because of the shoveling. I was talking about because of the hot chocolate.
Whatever.
I envisioned the hot chocolate. Ugh.
And did
Gonna
I
make
or
you
did
puke
I
now.
not have to bring you an Alka-Seltzer when you were finished?
Well, I wanted that before I went out. But I was like, my friends are coming. I better shovel the driveway and the walk.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, if it was up to
I
me.
swear, I promise. I
It's because
swear I
I
did
called
that.
and I was like, "It's a driveway shovel."
I didn't even know if it was at that point.
He was praying. It
That's
was.
why I said, sure.
I ran past the neighbor and she was out shoveling, and I was like, "You're making us look bad."
Grandma Meal says, delicious, thick chocolate.
Yeah.
All right, that's the show. We're way late. Thanks for watching. Hey, guys, next week. Oh, and listening, because this is a podcast. Next week, we're going to talk all about the Switch.
Yeah.
We're finally going to be here. We're finally going to have legitimate information so we can complain about price and how the games suck and how Nintendo's going to die. We'll see you next week.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
Happy New
Goodbye.
Happy New Year.
All right, after show. What do you got for us?
Yo, remember when the Wii wasn't even out yet and you
The
were doing
Dolphin?
podcasts?
Yeah, the revolution.
The Revolution. Yeah,
And
Dolphin
now we're
was,
like
Dolphin was
3
GameCube.
systems.
Yeah, I know. Crazy, right? Yeah, I remember working on the blogger site, writing the rumors about the Revolution, and that's when that
The one that
the
shot jelly
Nintendo,
beans
the
out,
Nintendo On was the rumored
right?
thing at the time, because that
the
guy
VR thing.
made that amazing video. Yeah, and everybody's trying to decipher if it was real or not. And they're like, look at the reflections in the visor. You can see people. It's real. Man, that was a different time. That's when the internet was still a bit younger and people were a little more naive. And nowadays we have legitimate
Everything's fake.
moles that everything's fake. Yeah. You're going to get the Switch. You're going to buy it, put it in your home, and you're going to go to touch it. It's just going to disappear. It's fake. Fake Switch. It's going to turn into 2 bottles of water,
It's
a dirty
gonna
shirt, and a rock.
It's gonna switch into a bunch of crap.
Oh, man. Nintendo On is fake. It already exists as an Italian Nintendo news website. Oh, Nintendo Fusion. Yeah, I remember that too. But yeah, what were we calling that thing with jelly beans?
The Iwata box.
The Iwata box. Oh, now we can't even say that anymore. Now the
I know
Iwata
we
box
can, but-
is a coffin. That's it.
Jeez.
Oh Lord!
It's true.
That really went downhill
It's true.
fast.
I didn't submit a question because I was working, says Bacon Bits. He goes, so here's a question. What kind of meat is a hot dog?
A dog.
Well, it's either pork
obviously.
or beef, depending on
Dog.
what
It's
kind.
in the title. Dog. Yeah.
it's dog.
Yeah.
Needs more dog.
It's yeah, what's in it again? Snouts.
I always say
Hooves?
it's
Tails?
Yeah.
chicken beaks and like boot shoelaces.
No, beaks are in chicken nuggets.
The best part's the beak.
Beaks and claws.
That's not gristle on your chicken nugget. That's a chicken beak.
Crunchy.
Jesus.
Do you see where he is now?
Straight Jeffin's got to figure it out. Hot dogs are half hot and half dog. Yeah, that's it.
Hot meat and dog meat.
Yeah, Double Dragon 4, Roth. I'm excited for that. They're doing the old Mega Man style with it. They're going just retro graphics, and it comes out really soon, like this month. I'm totally down for that. An official Double Dragon 4 with NES style graphics.
Loading. Please understand.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I can't imagine many people are going to even know it's out there, which is kind of sad, but yep, that's what it's called, Low Camp Quadruple Dragon.
Do people
Did you guys play
know
Dragon
Double
or just
Dragon
Double
is?
Dragon?
Wait,
Oh, I
would it
played
be
Triple Dragon.
Dragon or something? Because it's
Octo Dragon.
four doubles.
4 doubles. Wow.
Right?
4 crusties or whatever it says.
See,
8
I'm seeing
crusties.
it's double. 4 crusties.
Genesis Double Dragon was the best, says
Best.
Bacon Bits. Maybe Battletoads.
Battle turds.
Battletoads versus Double Dragon Battletoads. There's a game idea.
Oh my god.
Battletoads.
Battletoads.
Battletoads. Oh, that's funny. Why aren't there more games with turds in them? Look at how well Conquer did. That had a big turd in it.
Yeah, it was a boss.
Yeah, and those all those emoji pillows that are shaped like turds, those
That's
things are
right.
selling like turd cakes.
People laying their heads down on shit. Literal shit.
Well, it's not literal.
Battle Turds versus Double Durgan. Double Durgan.
I thought it would be Battle Turds and Double Dookie or something.
I'm just reading what Combo Meal wrote. When does Double Dragon 4 come out? Like I said, I know it's really
2017.
soon. Huh?
2017.
Yes, that's true.
No, I know. I said it was.
Lowcamp says with pimple and zits already sounding like venereal diseases, that's going to be a fight. That's true.
No,
Pimple
pimples
zits,
and zits.
pimple
That was
zits,
pimples and zits.
and Ray.
Ray Romano.
Grab a battle turd. Hey guys, come on. Let's have a game with Ray Romano and Kermit the Frog in it. I don't know what they do, but I want it. Jimmy A says Bimmy and Jimmy are back. It's been a long wait, but Bimmy's finally returned. How many switches will you need? As many as you want. I don't know. How many? One for each room. Or like I said, hopefully if they release the docks separately, which is the rumor, then you only need one.
I think I might have that picture.
All right, guys. Show's done exporting. That's the end.
Hold on.
Okay, I'm holding on for a minute.
The Ray Romano game. Hey.
Oh,
hey.
this is what our text message conversations are like.
Ray.
Pickle, Zitz, and Ray. There we go. It's in focus now. Just refer. Ray looks so happy to be there.
Hey, everybody loves me.
Yeah, I'm ready to battle. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all the new people that joined in today. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the show. Hope it was a fun part of your weekend. If you're looking for more YouTube content, you'll see me on Monday with today's big story, whatever that may be. So until then, have a great weekend. Play some games. Hang out with friends. Have some fun. Take it easy. Take a nap. And we'll see you next week. Goodbye, everybody.